Hey, welcome in. We're just getting set up still. Sorry about the crazy intro, but this is the Chargers Jaguars game that we're getting into. We're excited about it. Getting the pregame started to go. Excited for this game. It should be a good one. See if that's a better camera. Get it going there. Still working on the studio, getting a new setup. That dude with a beard will be on shortly. Pretty excited for this game. Don't know if anyone else is. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Yo, How's it going? We're getting the setup here. It's kind of pre-game warm up for the Jags. I'm trying to get the TV set up for myself so I can watch the game and get it to you guys. Had a crazy day of work. Yo, how's it going? Getting excited for this Jaguars game. Getting loaded in here. Getting excited. Who? Which teams do you guys are rooting for tonight? I think it's a Chargers win tonight pretty easily. I'm sideways. See if that helps. I don't know why it gets all funky. Jacksonville, yeah, that's what the dude with the beard's saying too. A lot of, it's a nice Florida weekend. I think it's the first time since 1999. I think it was the last time that all the Florida teams were in the playoffs at the same time. So that's kind of a nice, nice kind of stat to think about a little bit. It's kind of nice getting back into it. Awesome. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it. You're a man of many helps. Always clutch. A Panthers fan, huh, Miles? That's there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Miles, there's the Panthers have had an up and down history, really. And they've always been kind of competitive. When Cam Newton was in his prime, that was an electric team. They made it to the Super Bowl, and that was pretty exciting. So it was nice to see, but I just don't know. I don't know how long it's going to be for the Panthers to get back to relevancy. And giving up Christian CMC was kind of hard, but I mean, they didn't really have too much to do. They've been like a quarterback and probably some defensive pieces away from being a legitimate team. It's just sad that they can't put it together. It's pretty bad GM staff and pretty bad head coaching, if you ask me. Yeah, I actually picked the Panthers to win the NFC South this year, and it was probably my biggest mess up there. But that kind of thing happens sometimes. It's one of those "what can you do" kind of things, But in that division, anybody could win. It's always exciting. Look at Jacksonville making it in. They didn't need a terrible, crazy record just to get in. It's kind of nice to see them uh, make it, since it was a really rough start for Jacksonville. If I remember right, it's like a 6-game win streak or something like that for them. and that's pretty crazy to think about. It's a pretty electric team. It's pretty exciting to see Lawrence just go off. Like he's a big threat. He's a big guy. So it'll be interesting to see. So yeah, Miles, you had a couple good videos on your page too. So if anyone's watching, if you want to check out his page, he's always a fun guy to watch. I'm excited for this matchup. Really, I'm gonna go ahead and try it different. Just gonna, I know an easier way to get it to play the game for me. The Seahawks and the 49ers had a game earlier, and the first half was exciting. It was a blast. It was a real competitive game, and then the 49ers just blew the doors off the Seahawks. Yeah, it was pretty much expected, though. Everyone had picked the 49ers on the show on Wednesday to win, but it was almost easy to predict because that 49ers team is just psh, it's tough. It's not necessarily the team you want to be facing right now. Yeah, 17-16 first half. Yeah, Seahawks were winning that game. It was like, well, they probably got enough people betted on Vegas to let them get the green light to go ahead and step on the pedal or something. That was pretty amazing. It was an all right game. For the Seahawks, I think just getting to the playoffs is pretty much a win in itself. Geno Smith said, they wrote me, but I didn't write back. Well, he went to their house and got his ass kicked because that was a rough second half. Kind of blew the doors off of them there. The poor Seahawks fans, but I'm not a Seahawks fan myself, so I don't mind. Uh, Most of my family is a Seahawks fan, so anytime they lose, I get a little excited. It's always a good thing for me. Like it kind of makes my day, kind of thing. But the NFC West is kind of impressive. Just still getting, yeah, Ray. Ray said the best team won, and I would definitely. There's a reason why I'm highlighting that comment because that is the truest thing ever, Ray. It was definitely the best team won. There's no doubt about it in my mind. There wasn't even uh, there wasn't even a chance for the Seahawks. I mean, I guess they were up in the first half, so I guess there was a chance. But any given Sunday, but today's Saturday, so it'd be pretty interesting. This Chargers game is a more interesting game between them, so it's kind of why we went that route. Oh, what did I do with that? There we go. Got to remember to get everything finished set up that I was doing here. Sorry for I apologize for the sloppiness. Should be put together, but it wasn't until about 10 o'clock Eastern time this morning that thought about doing the pod or live stream for this game, and it was kind of one of those last minute deals where it was like we're both going to be available to do it, and no reason not to watch the game with you guys and enjoy this one. Live stream the Chiefs games because we enjoy watching them too closely and emotionally, but we can do other teams pretty easily. And luckily, the Chiefs have a bye week this week. And on Saturdays, we usually have a dedicated stream, anyways, for like the NBA and UFC and other sports news. But with NFL playoffs, you gotta focus on that just a smidge. Becomes kind of a priority. We got Austin Eckler out on the field stretching. The announcers talking. It's going to be an interesting game. Yeah, you love MMA. You a UFC fan, Miles? Yeah, I'm a MMA guy too. Kind of a, I'd kind of rate myself as uh, slightly above a casual guy. I'm not a MMA geek, but I'll miss some UFC fights. But if it's definitely a headliner or stuff like that, I usually know what's going on and stuff like that. I follow a few guys. I've been real big on Sugar Sean O'Malley lately. It's been one of my favorite guys. It's fun to watch. Exciting, some tough matchups. More so a Jorge Masvidal fan. It's always fun to see. Yeah, all sports are cool. Yeah, I'm a pretty wide guy. There's not a lot of that I haven't gotten into. I haven't been a big fan of hockey. Well, it looks like the Jaguars get the ball first. They got it. Trevor Lawrence has got it. Um, they run up the middle for the first play. O'Malley, yeah, that's my dude, man. He's just got that. He's got that energy behind him that's cool to kind of support. What do you guys think about Trevor Lawrence? Pretty exciting young quarterback. I know that dude with the beard's pretty high on him. He's excited to watch him, and he's got a high potential for him. Ooh, the Chargers just got an interception. Oh man. Oh man. That was early. Down to like the 18-yard line. They're in the red zone. That was crazy. That was a crazy play. Let me see this replay so I can break it down for you guys one more time. It's Trevor Lawrence's shotgun. Uh, looks like it was fake handoff. Yeah, and he threw it too long. Bosa tipped it at the line, and the linebacker, can't see who that was, got the interception. That was a nice play. Nice tip drill by the Chargers. Chargers got a defense, man. It's kind of scary. I think they're kind of underrated personally. It's never someone you kind of run into. We got Herbert and shotgun back. Throws, catch, about a 6, 7 yard gain. Looks like, who's that? Is that Allen? Let's see who that was. It might have been Allen. Oh man, what a turn of events for the Jags. That was a pick so early in the game. Makes it rough. It's 2nd and 5. Single back formation. Too wide. Herbert, it's a running play, toss to the right. Oh, and that might be a touchdown. Is that they going to call it? They should. It looked like they should have. Yeah, they call it a touchdown. Touchdown Chargers. Ooh, what a way to start. That was a nice run. Look at Austin Eckler. Just getting it. Yeah, nice toss play to the right. Good blocking. Cuts back inside a little bit. Stays on his feet just barely long enough. Ooh, that might have been just a smidge. No, I think that's got to be a touchdown. Yeah. Ooh, pretty nuts to think about. Chargers with an early lead. Pulling up. It's kind of nice. It was a bad pass all around by Trevor Lawrence. It's rough. You got to shake that off real quick if you're Jacksonville. Come back strong. Oof. I mean, it's hard to stop a red zone momentum kind of play like that, so it's easy to see why the Chargers scored there. But man, if you're Jacksonville, you gotta tighten that up. Bosa had just the nicest tip. to get an interception to a linebacker is pretty good. Oh, this should be a pretty exciting game. Jacksonville's already in it, kind of dug themselves in a hole. I know a lot of people have picked Jacksonville for this game, but I try to warn them about this Chargers team. I know it's early, but man, that was a nice start. They're a dangerous team. They're kind of rough, kind of funky. But kind of slid into the playoffs there. It's a team you kind of have higher expectations for, but you get low results. It looks like getting a couple commercials here. The NFL sells a lot of money on these commercials. They kind of cram them in here on the playoffs and the Super Bowl. Hey Ray, I don't know if you're still here, but what was your Super Bowl prediction? What were the two teams you were going for? I know you had picked all the home teams this week, but I don't know if I got your Super Bowl prediction. It'd be pretty there's a lot of potential matchups that should be pretty good. I think on the AFC side, everybody had picked Kansas City, but it was we did a non Kansas City pick, and people were pretty split between the Bengals and the Bills. I kind of think the Bengals are kind of a scary team right now for me, and Kansas City hasn't shown. Yeah, I'm with you, Ray. Kansas City. I mean, it's a tough team, and Pat Mahomes has had a pretty solid year with not a lot around him, to be honest with you. All right, we get the Chargers kicking off here. Touchback, of course, which is pretty much commonplace anymore. You don't get too many people running the ball out. And they're going to show the replay of the tip pass again. Oh, he got tipped twice. It wasn't Bosa. He wasn't the first guy to touch it. There's two defensive linemen. Whatever, I forget who the defensive tackle is that touched it first. But, oof, what a bang play for the Chargers. Trevor Lawrence is in shotgun. You got a man in motion to the right. Play action. Throws it. Oh, nice. Over the defender. That was a nice location. That was a nice location. It was probably a 12, 13, 14-yard catch there. It's pretty nice. Ingram was the one, number 17 for the Jacksonville. Nice up and out route to the right. Man, that was a nice throw. It was the only person. He was the only dude that could have got that ball. There was two defensive backs were in the area too. Next, we got a run play to the right for about 3 yards for Jacksonville. It's exciting to see if the Jags can make that comeback. Come back ahead, pull ahead. Be interesting to see. All right. Jacksonville in shotgun again. Motion man to the left. Wide receiver screen. That's going to be good for a first down. It's going to be about 8 yards. They needed 6 on 2nd and 6. So this will be first down again for Jacksonville. Sean Peterson, you might be coach of the year the way the Jags have been going. Like, to be honest with you, at least in the conversation. Oh, Dougie. He's a good coach. Won of that Super Bowl there in Philly. All right, there's still in shotgun on 1st and 10. They're just past the 50-yard line. He throws an incompletion to the right. Looked like he was mostly just kind of trying to get rid of it. or at least maybe a bad pass, one of the two. Staley's over here getting looked at right now. Second year as Chargers head coach with a 19-15 record. It's kind of a winning. It's a winning record. That's what you can really ask for out of a coach, I guess. It's all we ask out of Tomlin. Just make sure you stay above 500. Oh, nice run play to the left. Oh, look at that for 11 yards. Look at that. Let's go. Let's go. Look at Jacksonville. They're walking down the field. That's what you kind of got to do. Great blocking. Oh man, number 17 was blocking. Ingram was blocking Bosa and did a good job. Didn't get blown up. It's pretty hard for a wide receiver to do. Pretty impressive for the Jags. That's what you want to see out of your team. You need that out of your wide receivers. We'll make it a whole team kind of game. Oh, Trevor Lawrence throws it. Another incompletion on 1st and 10. Kind of the story of the night here. It's been kind of inefficient. I know that dude with the beard should be on here sometime. He'll be on here before too crazy long, I'm sure. He did message me saying he's running late. These Saturdays is always kind of funky for us to try to do. All having family lives and whatnot. We're both dads. So it's always kind of interesting. It's 2nd and 10. Trevor Lawrence throws it. Oh, that was an incompletion. Almost an interception. That was a trying to squeeze it in there down the middle. He's going to give him 3rd and 10. Ooh, Mac is just. Ooh, him and Bosa. Yeah, Mac. Oh, and they hit Lawrence pretty hard. Man, that's two guys. That's Mac and Bosa. Talking about two defensive ends you don't want to be seeing. Scary combination. I was real happy to see Mac leave the Raiders and go to the NFC. So I'd only have to see him every once in a while, and they brought him back. Chargers brought him back. It's a good pickup. Chargers throw a 2-yard pass. It's going to be short of the first down. I think they might be in field goal range here. I should at least get some points on the board. 4th down. What are they doing here? What are they doing? Are they going for it? Kind of got Trevor Lawrence on the field. Yeah, they're going for it here. It's kind of a funky position. Be a real long field goal. They've converted 51% of their 4th down completions this year. It's a 4th and 7. Man, on the 34-yard line. Oh, and he throws another interception. Oof. Oof. Oh. Like a plus 4-yard run back. Trevor Lawrence is shaking his head. 2 picks. Oh, where's that dude with the beard? Come on. Let's get on this. We need this conversation. Where are you at? Everyone wants to anoint Trevor Lawrence the next coming of Christ and whatnot. They did since college. He was drafted that. Man. Oof. Rough night for Trevor Lawrence. 2 interceptions in the first part of the first quarter. On this pace, he might throw 10 tonight. Do you bench Trevor? How many do you got to throw before you get benched? I don't know. You can't blame him for that one. He was trying to make a play. The wide receiver, it looked like, wasn't on the same page. And when that happens, a foot here or there in the NFL, interceptions all the time. Oh, where are you at? The dude with the beard might get ghost. He might not show up for this one. He might be afraid to show his face after. If he's watching this, he already knows. He's got a lot of explaining to do on this playoff stage. Whew. No, looking good. I don't think I picked a Florida team to win, and I think people picked two out of the three at least. I think the Miami game's unfortunately kind of obvious. Well, I did pick Miami to win, so I guess I didn't. I did pick my one Florida team, I suppose. So, and it's probably the least likely to actually win out of the three, to be honest with you. I think the Chargers probably still have a better chance right now uh, than than the Dolphins actually do with beating the Bills, but we'll see. It'd be kind of nice. All these DraftKings commercials. It's always a fun website to kind of play with. I prefer betting straight on games and not the fantasy versions. I always think it's kind of funky to do. I can do a money fantasy league, but I won't do like DraftKings fantasy games very often unless they sponsor the podcast, and then maybe I'll try it a little bit more. You know what I mean? Give them a little motivation there. Herbert with a nice 3 yard pass to the left for 1st and 10. About midfield, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, that was such a bad. It was such a bad route by the wide receiver on that interception. What are you doing? It looked like the defensive back knew the play, but the wide receiver just ran into him. Ooh, a little pressure on Herbert. Nice sidearm throw. Oh, look at that move by is that what's his name? Is it always forget that guy's name. He's a beast. Oh, number 7 for the Chargers. That was a great run after the catch. Allen almost put so much pressure on Herbert. Is it Palmer? Is that who it is? Everett. Everett. That's why I can't remember his name. Everett. Yeah, what a move. Dodges, man, makes the defender just miss and runs upfield for a nice gain. It's a nice 15 yards there. Herbert back throws. That's a nice deep pass. Oh, he made the catch, but it wasn't in bounds. Oh, that was a big throw. That would have been nice, but that was definitely not enough footwork there to make that one work. Yeah, that one was to Palmer, and the other one was to their tight end Everett. Be an interesting game. All right, we got 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Single back set with 3 wide to the left. Run play that goes nowhere. Just right back to the line. Like the definition of making it back to the line. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, what a nice throw by Herbert. Right in the middle. That was hard to see Carter. Man, that was such a tight window. I want to see that one again. They're going to show the replay. Sometimes they're showing it from the wide receiver's angle. Man, yeah, that was a snap look by Herbert too. Looked off one wide receiver and immediately just fired it in there. That was a nice timing play. Nice read by Herbert. The run play to the left, 4 yard gain. It looked like kind of an inside to the left run. It'll be interesting to see what the Jacksonville Jaguars can do to stop them here. We're getting kind of, I think we're in the red zone now. Makes it scary. Yeah, they're in the red zone. Oh, ooh, just behind him, behind Palmer there for Herbert. It's getting us a 3rd and 5. Jacksonville really could use a stop here. Be nice to hold them to a field goal, make this where it didn't cost too much. You don't want to have that second interception be another touchdown on the board, even though I don't know if that one was Trevor Lawrence's fault. I mean, obviously, it's still an interception either way, but it was a dumb route by the wide receiver. Herbert's back, sidearm throw. He's going to get the first down to Allen. They needed 5. It looks like they got 6. Just a smidge past it. It's always right there. Yeah. Right in there. What are you going to do, though? What can you do about it? You got to tighten it. You got to get there, Jacksonville. They're only getting so much pressure on Herbert, too. 1st and goal. They're in shotgun on the 10. Wide receiver screen to the outside. Allen gets a couple few yards. Looks like he's down to the 3, so it's probably about a 6 or 7 yard gain there. Man, they're right in scoring position. It looks like not a lot they can do to stop them here. It's kind of tough when you're back against the wall, but it's 2nd and goal. There's 9 plays, 57-yard drive. We got 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Herbert's, they almost get a false start or an offside on the defense. Antsy. Bad throw. Bad. I don't know what happened there between him and Allen. It looked like it was going to be an easy touchdown, and it did not happen. Something was off about that one. Let me see there, Herbert, because he's quick. It hits Allen. It hits a defensive tackle, I think, on the helmet on the way in there. That's why Allen was super open on that one. Gonna have to try it again here on 3rd and goal, shotgun from the 4-yard line. Tries to jam it inside. No good. They held him there. Nice stop. What a nice stop for Jacksonville. They needed that. It's going to keep them. It's going to make it a 10-point game. A little bit more manageable. Trevor Lawrence is just going to have to shake those other ones off. That wasn't even a legitimate try from Herbert there. Now we got Dicker, the kicker, for the extra or for the field goal try for a chip shot here. This one is so close it might make it a little funkier. And he gets it good. No problem. It's going to be 10-0 Chargers. I'm going to go ahead and give that dude with a beard a little message and see where he's at, because I'd like to have this little conversation. We're going to need some explanations. Going to need some explanations what's going on here with his boy. This is not looking the prettiest here. Not in his favor at all. But that happens sometimes, it's just the way that cookie crumbles, as the kids say in some places. What are you going to do about it, really? Makes it rough to try to do things against them, but you just play the game and do what you can and hope that defense can just shut it down for them. They get a touchdown here and the defense gets another stop, they can pull ahead. So it's, the Jags are still not out of this game. So I need to be careful talking too much junk on Trevor Lawrence because it's not necessarily justified. He is only one part of that team. But they spent so much of their time putting in some effort. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild to see them in the playoffs. Really, I think they were 3-14 last year or something like that. Like just real in the dumps. Dumpster fire year with Urban Meyer, and just did nothing with it. So it's nice to see them turning around. To me, the Jags season is a lot like the Seahawks. Just making the playoffs is a win for that franchise. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't mean to do that to you. It's always kind of rough to hear a nice, big, loud cough in your speakers. Sorry about that. Chargers kick off here. It looked like he almost was going to run it back, but decided not to catch the ball like usual. Sounds about right for the NFL. So Trevor Lawrence threw for 4,100 yards and Herbert threw for 4,700. Both under 25. First time two quarterbacks under 25 have thrown for 4,000 yards and faced each other. So this is two legitimate quarterbacks according to the NFL have used the 4,000 yard mark, which is kind of, I almost want to bump it up to like 4,300, 4,500 range because of the extra game this year. Extra game on the season. It used to be like if you can get over 4,000 yards, that was really your benchmark for kind of a top tier quarterback. And nowadays, with a 17 game schedule, I think we need to call it 43, which puts Trevor Lawrence just under it and Herbert just over it. So that'd be a pretty accurate analysis from what I usually think, anyways. So 39 already for the Jags. Two quick bad plays. Sorry about the burp there. I happen to be drinking a beverage that it causes it every once in a while. Let me see here. Still checking on the beard. Haven't heard back yet. And it looks like that play's going to go nowhere quickly, too. So we got a 4th and 9. Just a quick series for the Jags. They're going to have to stop them here. This game's going to get out of hand real quick. Like, it's hard to think about. Look, Khalil Mack almost got there. Trevor Lawrence just had to throw it away, really. He knew he was going down. Khalil Mack is that guy. Trevor Lawrence doesn't really run away from guys like that. Ooh, that might be roughing a kicker penalty. I'm not sure. Ooh. Took a Chargers bounce on like the 42, 43 yard line. Not the greatest punt. Oof. That was his own player. There's not much you can do about it. That would have been a Chargers player. That would have been a problem. It was a rough hit on the punter there. I guess I can really get you. It's hard for me to imagine that like after you kick the ball, like getting hit would be such a big deal. But I guess it is kind of a compromising position, and I really don't want to get hit by some 260-pound defensive end or nothing either. So I don't blame them there, especially if it's two dudes. One guy's pushing them into it. Think about it, it's probably 600 pounds of dudes running into you. uh, getting hit by a Volkswagen bus or something. They got these Amazon commercials. Luckily, my wife is not a huge Amazon supporter, so I don't have to worry. Oh, this is an exciting one. We will be excited to have this going for us. I wonder what the Chargers do here with their next offensive series. Could be a good series for the Chargers if they score a touchdown here. They're really starting to put a stamp on the night. You know, if you go up 17-0, because it's already 10-0. Jacksonville did stop them on that last drive in the red zone with their backs against the wall. Oh, hey, Misty. Uh, nice to see you in the chat. You know, it's always fun. Exciting to watch this game. Sure, she's watching something slightly more entertaining than football, in her opinion, on the other TV. Uh, the Chargers are absolutely just destroying Jacksonville. So this might even be a short night of the playoffs. I know 49ers blew them out in the second half, but it looks like the Chargers are really trying to do that in the first half. The first play for the Chargers is a run, going nowhere for about a yard. Not much going on there. Good stop for the Jags. But you got to think Jags really need a good defensive play here. My. Oof. Herbert's back. He's passing. And he catches it for, it's probably 5, 6 yard gain there. It's going to be third down. I'm going to call it 3rd and 5, probably. Something like that. It's going to be kind of an important third down for the Jaguars if they can stop them here. Yeah, hey, teacher. Nice to see you here. Teacher talking sports. Yeah, that San Francisco ran away with it. I was really surprised by the Seahawks being up at the half, but the 49ers just ran away with that one. And I think the Jags just got a stop here, so it's going to be a 4th and 5 or 4th down and 5. So they're going to punt the ball. That pass got tipped at the line, so we're going to see the Jags with that important stop to see if they can kind of put it back together on offense. On that previous drive before they got the interception, they were really driving down the field, but then it got completely cut off. Oh, it's kind of sad to see. I was kind of hoping Jacksonville could at least put some points on the board, but it's been a very, very rough night for that boy Trevor Lawrence, huh? Everyone's saying Lawrence over Herbert, huh? Not I. I haven't been on that bandwagon, and it's kind of showing it tonight so far. Besides that stop there, Herbert's really been passing the ball pretty decently tonight. Kind of rough throws. Jacksonville's they've had a lot of first round picks, a lot of good first round picks, like good position early in the draft for years. So it's kind of nice that they're actually putting it together and doing something with it. And something happened to my video here. That's sad. Let's see, go ahead and try a different route and go ahead and get it back on. Shouldn't be too hard. I've got a couple different outlets when things don't go my way. And luckily I can figure out a way to catch it and do it. Oops. Wrong button there. Alright, let me see what we got. Go ahead and sign in. Sorry. It's always unfortunate when I catch a break in the game. I'm really excited to see what the Jags can do here. I know the Chargers were getting ready to kick the ball when I lost the stream. So I got to go into and sign back in and get a YouTube TV to work for me again. I was using a different outlet. It's a little bit funkier sometimes, but I think it's a better way to go. But it is what it is sometimes. Let's see what it does here. Second for it to load. Normally it's doing pretty a little faster than this, but it happens sometimes. All right, nice. Yep, Chargers, Jacksonville. Let's get it back on the screen so we can see what the Jags are doing with the ball. They're going to score a touchdown. Tell me I missed a touchdown. Let's get it, Jacksonville. Let's put up a fight at least. Let's not make it so I talk just crazy smack. Just all kinds of Trevor Lawrence hate. Because, I've never been not huge on the bandwagon. So, and I know a lot of people have been. So I'm going to need some report cards and see if we're still feeling that way after tonight's game. It will be interesting to see. We got a lot of good games tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to stream any of them. Today's live stream was kind of a last minute ideal anyways. This morning we kind of got the ideal to do a live stream and wasn't 100% sure if we were going to pull it off, and we just kind of was like, we're going to watch the game anyway, so might as well do it with everyone else, kind of enjoy it. I kind of wanted to do the Seahawks one just so I can rub it in, but I wouldn't have been able to do it until the second half when the 49ers just absolutely mollywopped the Seahawks. All right, let's see. And I haven't watched YouTube TV from this source just yet, so this will be a new one for me. Teacher Talking Sports. And folks, make sure you check out his YouTube channel too for some interesting videos. He had a pretty good free agency video, I believe, today or yesterday that came out. It was pretty good. And yeah, I mean, you can't really judge. You can't judge him just off this playoff game, really, or I wouldn't even just say that just this season just yet. It's not really fair to him. There's a lot that goes into a football team. Like last year was a complete dumpster. Like if you look at Alex, it almost reminds me of like an Alex Smith kind of start to your career, where you get just like every year a new coach and stuff like that. So it makes it kind of rough. kind of rough to decide what you're going to do. And I don't know why this is kind of in and out, but here we go. It's got Jacksonville 2nd and 10. I don't know why YouTube TV's it's always so choppy. That's why I think it's kind of almost overrated. And the other stream was slightly better. It's definitely just a smoother just watching experience. Looks like it was a run play on the left for 20 yards. Let me try this other one more time. It always makes it fun when the TV loses reception, right? Remember having to remove the TV antennas back in our childhood, trying to make sure you get in a couple of signals. Rough life, right? First world problems. Can't get the football game to play. Always fun. If I have too much trouble, I will have to change locations and watch it on a different TV that's hardwired. Make it a little easier. Try to do it in my recording space though. Let the wife have a little different time. The problem with YouTube TV is they give you 5 different options to watch the same game. Like they just make it more complex than it needs to be, I think. I would like them to just play the game for me and let's go and be excited. I don't know why the other one cut off. It's usually pretty good. Pretty solid. Every once in a while, I think it gets shut down or something. And it's still getting a delay. There we go. Come on, YouTube. TV, play, load the game. Which means Jacksonville. Well, I'm gonna flip a coin. I think Jacksonville has scored a touchdown since I've last seen. At least a field goal. Let's say Jacksonville's put points on the game. They got points on the board. Let's say they've established a position to be in. I'm really hoping so. I'd be kind of disappointed in them if they don't. Because they needed to turn that possession they got from the Chargers into points. Like you can't win the game if you don't score points, especially if the other team has already started scoring them. It makes it for a real long night. And in football, really, once you get into about that 20 point, 21 point kind of category, it's really just kind of game over. You have to have like a Pat Mahomes like performance to make up for that. I just don't know. Just don't know. Don't know if the Jags got it in them. So it's a rough time to be having these questions because it's the playoffs and you just can't do anything without it. Makes it a tough game to watch if you can't even watch the game though. And let's see. Yeah. Once the dude with a beard gets here, I'm actually gonna change up my setup, switch rooms, and go to a bigger TV setup because this one is just not optimal. Unfortunately, we don't do a lot of play-by-play, and it's really kind of showing right now, ain't it, folks? Uh, uh, sorry about the delay in action. I know I'm keeping you guys all excited by this. One of these, uh, one of these days, YouTube TV will work. I don't know why it's being so funky. Because when I do it on the other, when I do it on a regular TV, it plays just fine. But on the remote setup, it does not seem to want to play. And I'm not quite sure why. Makes me feel like YouTube has a little ways to go with this whole streaming platform, but as a content creator, I think we can all agree they always have a long ways they can go. So it'd be nice if they helped the smaller guys like myself and people like Teacher Talking Sports and stuff like that. But and Miles, who was here earlier, or maybe still here, and it just makes it a little funkier to be a creator sometimes. But it's all right. We'll all get on that big boy level. Oh, hey, Miles still is here. That's dope. Hey, yeah, I know a lot of us are YouTube grinders that are working our way up, working up our way. So make sure you check out each other's pages, and everyone check out Miles Gaming pages. And Teacher Talking Sports is another great sports media outlet. We're all having fun with this YouTube stuff. It's all kind of a passion for the three of us, I would believe. Now YouTube TV's kind of working. It's kind of nice. So I should get a nice working update here soon. It's a very kind of choppy. It's bad that doing a bootleg is more effective than the paid version, the paid streaming version. Oh, Teacher Talking Sports getting ready. Yeah, 9 o'clock Eastern is getting kind of late for you there. We're gonna have to get you sometime in the summer when you get the summer off for. Yeah, what are you streaming, Miles? You doing in the Fortnite? Wow, I can't believe I said that. Fallout 76. Is that what we're getting into? Seems like that's what you've been playing lately. That and that F1 game. I forget what it's called. I think it's F1. And the Indy cars. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's making an assault course and puzzle camp. Yeah, you'd probably destroy me in that game. I just started playing some survival Lost on an Island game yesterday on Xbox. Star Citizen vid soon. Look at the Jacksonville fans out in the playoffs. All right, so we're back into it in the second quarter. It's the Chargers 17, Jacksonville 0. Jags have the ball, run to the right for 3 yards. No good. Yeah, you love survival games. You played most of them. Yeah, I play. I like them a bit too. I've played a few. There's a few that I like. Usually not big into RPGs. I do play Madden and like Warzone. I'm usually like a first-person shooter guy. And Battlefield, big fan of your Battlefield. Big Rainbow Six guy. Who's played way too much of that. Oh, Trevor Lawrence, pressure, just pressure. Oh, he gets sacked. Yeah, that offensive line has been getting destroyed all night. Fourth down. Yeah, man, Jacksonville. Yeah, this is pretty much. I kind of figured I knew the Chargers were gonna win this game, but I didn't think it was just gonna be like a complete one-sided blowout. Kind of thought Trevor Lawrence had enough to keep it in there, but wrong. Ugh, what a rough sack. Whew, Jags get the punt off. Yeah, you gotta. Oh man, and you keep asking the defense for stops and stops and stops, and really they had the one stop on the drive. They stopped one drive, and then stopped a touchdown drive and kept them to that 3 points. But you can't keep asking them to carry the whole load. And it looks like Justin Herbert and the Chargers are. Yeah, I would just start running the ball pretty heavy here if it was me. Herbert's back to pass. He throws on first down. It's going to be a 2 yard gain to number 89. Who's that? Oh, Perm. Perm. Can't even say it right. Teacher Talking Sports said I get to do my gaming mostly in the summer. I've been playing my Switch a bit though. Yeah, yeah, man. Being a teacher's, I guess you don't have to do too much homework and stuff, right? So at least it's a not exactly an 8 hour job. Trevor Lawrence is on the bench, looking around. We got an injured player for the Chargers, 3rd and 5. I can't see who it is just yet. Setting up nothing crazy. You know how it is. PC basically every console combined. You play Forza on Xbox app. Yeah, I played Forza a little bit. I just I don't know what it is about racing games. I haven't found one in a long time that I really liked. I don't know if you ever played Midnight Club. It was an old racing game. That one was pretty good. And I remember Need for Speed guy. Xbox is the way to go, teacher, actually. Everyone I know plays on PlayStation, so that's why I play on Xbox. So I don't have to play with anybody. They know. Oh, yeah, the dub edition. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good game. It was fun times. What was uh what was your first video game uh experience? What was your first big one? First couple games that you remember playing fondly? I know for me the first couple games I played was like I think it was Super Mario 3 and Duck Hunt. It's kind of fun games. Met some Atari Pong. Ooh, oh, Herbert got sacked. How about that for Jacksonville? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Modern Warfare 2 on Xbox. Oh, Tomb Raider. Yeah, way back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm kind of geek. I was a big fan of Oregon Trail. I don't know why, but I've played more games of Oregon Trail than anybody probably should have. And stuff like that. It's like Sim Tower, Sim City. Those were good games. Jacksonville is now third down. They ran the ball on second. I was kind of surprised they did that. Probably would have sticked with the passing game after that sack on first down, but I'm not an NFL coach, I guess. So what do you know? Third and 11. That's a real long for Justin Herbert. Jacksonville might get the stop here. They just might get the stop. See what they can do here. Herbert throws. Oh, gets an easy first down. Easy. Him and Allen, probably 15, 20 yards. Oh, yeah, the Tomb Raider. Yeah, the newer Tomb Raiders are really good. My wife's a huge Tomb Raider fan as well, and she plays them. She's played them a couple times. It's hard not to be a huge Tomb Raider fan, especially at my age growing up when that game was out, like Lara Croft. Mm, what dreams are made of, right? Can't complain about that. The Chargers run on first down. Looks like they got a couple yards. They're kind of slowly moving down the field a little bit here. It looks like they're just on. Oh, oh, that's going to be a first down, about the 7 yard line, first and goal. This Chargers just driving down the field. I've been kind of walking all over this Jags defense all night, too. Just a step behind there. Uh, just laying it on them, really. Uh, I think the Chargers are going to have to put something together. This might be a short night. Oh, looks like we got a penalty. It's going to be on the Chargers. Guessing false start. All right, let me. I'm gonna have to put this on the big screen. I can't even tell what those little smiley faces say. Kind of got them old man eyes looking there. Be fun to see. I'm ready for him to hop on the stream here so we can have a conversation about this game. I'd like to get his opinion on why Jacksonville Jaguars are not up by 15 points or 17 points like the Jacksonville Jaguars are. You know, it's kind of a one-sided match here, and we kind of see how it's going to turn out. And I hate to say I told you so, but I think I told you so on Wednesday. A lot of people picked the Jags for whatever reason on this one. The Chargers they've got a loaded roster, so if they can put it together, it's not one that you're gonna see well. Oh, now we're doing all these little icons, and I can read a little bit, but I can't read the little icons. I'm gonna go ahead and put a teacher talking sports, just because Can't tell what it is. Maybe it's a stadium or something. I'm half blind and 3/4 of the way deaf. So yeah, if we had some braille icons, that would probably that would probably help a lot of people. But unfortunately, I've worked with my hands for so long. I do construction industry work for most of my life after the army. I was in the army for 5 years, and I can't really feel anything either. So the braille, I don't know how well that would actually work out for me. Yeah, no glasses. Uh, I think I need a larger screen. That's what it is. Is switched up the recording device, and it's making it a little rougher tonight. Normally on the other device, it's easy. The Chargers just scored there. It's 24-0. Oh, Miles, a carpet fitter for years. Jeez, man, I can't do it. I got terrible knees. I couldn't do it. Anybody that can carpet or tile. Hats off to you guys. You guys are tough, 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 tough. No fun for me. Yeah, these days I just paint. I'm lazy. Just do it easy. Don't have to pick up anything really heavy anymore. Makes it kind of nice. And we get a commercial here with someone pretending to be Albert Einstein. If Misty's still watching, another refreshing beverage would be excellent. I don't know if she can hear me. She probably can't. I believe she is hopping in and out just to make fun of me. But that's what a good wife does, right? Let's see if we get lucky here. Jags down 24-0. Or won't. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. The next time I see her comment, I'm definitely going to try for round 2. See how lucky I get. This game really might be over at halftime, folks. I don't know what to tell you. I was kind of expected to be this a little bit more of a challenge. But I think if you're the Chargers, you almost gotta start hiding the playbook now, right? You ain't gonna show nothing too crazy. Showing some old NFL scores. Jags beat the Broncos 30-27 in 1996, I think it was. Jags beat the Steelers in 2017. You guys are showing the last time they won playoff games. Nice picture of Leonard Fournette. Yeah, I'm there with you, teacher. I think let's go ahead and put this up for the recording. Make sure everyone pays attention to this comment. Ooh, nice running back for the Jags. Ooh, look at him get there. He's running hard. Sorry about that. Says, so it looks like this holds up the Chiefs versus the Chargers because he highly doubts the Ravens or the Fins win without their quarterback. And I'm right there with you. I know I picked the Fins to win, but that's only because I want them to win and not that I think they can win. It'll be an interesting matchup. I'm pretty confident with the Chiefs versus the Chargers, though. Then the Chiefs win AFC. Yeah. No, there would be one more week after that for the AFC Championship game, Miles, and that would be against the Bills or Buffalo. Ooh, Trevor Lawrence almost had another interception there. Ugh, what a rough night. What a rough night. Ooh, that was almost a fumble, too. Just a bang bang play. Yeah. So I would imagine, I still think I think it's going to be a Chiefs Bengals AFC Championship game. I think the Bengals beat the Bills, and I think the Chiefs beat the Chargers next week. Yeah. Put Miles comment up here for the. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I definitely had clicked the wrong button. It kind of had frozen up on me, and then that did not work out. It's terrible. Sorry about that. Accidentally hit the wrong button. The back button apparently was not the correct button to hit. It's kind of sensitive on my phone. Chargers with a third interception of the night. Jeez. Herbert's at the 30. Dumps it out to the left. Second down. 10. We got about 5 yards on that. Hey, Misty. You want to hook me up with another little drink, please? If you can hear this. There you are. Yay. Nice to see you. Could you help a man out here and hook a guy up with another little refreshment? Daddy would like a little drinky. Oh, what a night for the Chargers. It's going to give them some confidence at least coming into it. This is kind of a blowout game. I think if the Chargers score one more, it might have to be a game. And just like that, folks, magic. Thank you. We got some nice Pfizer commercials. It's always interesting that they can do drug commercials on TV. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm an extremely fortunate man. I've had a pretty crazy life. It's been pretty up there, pretty up and down, and pretty lucky where I'm at now in life. I'd say pretty happy. Can't complain too much. Some things could be better, like like for anybody, but pretty lucky guy. And I'm fortunate to have it. My wife never came on my live, or else I'd try that. She'd probably ignore, right? Yeah, if it makes you feel better. I was only 50-50 in my confidence. That was actually going to work if she did hear it or not. So don't feel too bad. You can't. It's not the easiest thing to pull off. She's going on a trip here in a few weeks, about a month. So I think she's kind of making up for going on a trip. And Herbert's still just moving down the field. I think that was short. Jacksonville held him there. At least made that turnover not cost them points again. It's still 24-0. Sheesh. Ooh, Jacksonville probably wasn't expecting this. I'm gonna have to call that dude with a beard or something. Let him know that I'm gonna need an explanation on where he's at, because I feel like talking a little junk about this game. I don't think he's not the type to normally get chicken. He can eat crow too, but I don't blame him for kind of keeping his head ducked. What was that? What did I just miss? Oh, there goes the punt. Oh, it hit the Jaguars guy's helmet. Oh, man. Situational football. Oh, who gets that? Oh, the Jag guy almost got it. Chargers would cover that? Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. This is not the Jaguars night. Oh man. Oh man. First and goal. The 6 for the Chargers. A bad punt, bad special teams play. Oh man. That is not what they needed. The defense just got off the field. Oh, talk about a kick in your footballs. Jeez Louise, folks. Man. 20. Oh, man. Man. At what point do you pull Herbert? What point do you, at what point can you get away with putting in the backups in the playoffs? Oh, man. It, Jacksonville needs a turnover here. That's all I know. Oh, Herbert throws a bad pass in the back of the end zone on third down. It's going to be, uh-oh, 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 folks. Uh-oh, folks. Dun, 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 dun. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. Wake up. Here he goes. Oh, I'm going to keep him on hold just for a minute. Just so he knows that I'm savoring at this opportunity for him. Just been waiting for this moment for about 2 touchdowns now for you to uh
I already knew it.
to be able to join us.
Look, folks, they got just enough time to come back, just enough time to seal the deal.
We talk. Did you say come back?
Come back
Come
better than what the
back.
Vikings could do.
Wow. Wow. Out of all the things that you were gonna say, I wasn't expecting you to still be holding on to faith.
You
My
gotta hold
man.
on. You gotta hold
Yeah,
on. You
they
can't just let it go.
well, it looks like that's been the Jaguars wide receiver problem all night is they keep letting him go.
You not lying. I was like, my man got 4 picks. I can't believe it. Can't
Is it
believe it.
four? I thought it was
Four.
three.
Four.
I've lost count. I've lost count.
It's too many. I'll say that already. This thing has gotten out of control and real
Two.
quick. But they got enough time to right the ship. We gonna see. We'll see what happens. They got to get at least 2 scores by the end of the half.
Yeah. At least I think they got to get. They need some kind of points on the board at least, right?
Gotta have something.
I mean, two
Gotta
teams
have
get
something.
27 points. That's a Pat Mahomes like comeback, man. That's a heavy. That's a heavy ask for Pat, if you ask me. I think asking for
Oh no, what happened?
oh, you had glitched for you had froze for a second.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now I lost the camera. Oh yeah, now we lost camera and mic. It's all right. I'm sure he'll be back in just a second. He'll get it figured out. It's usually pretty good.
Think I'm gonna switch over to my phone here. This laptop got my phone charging. I'm trying to get it together, folks, so I can jump on there. But yeah, dude, man, it's looking like a rough outing for my boy Trevor so far.
Super rough. I mean, a couple of those picks
Oh, he just hit the
really are.
kicker. Where the flag? They don't give them to him no more. Oh, okay. There we go. There's the king of the West. Mm-mm. My boy Pat Terrell.
Uh, that's Mr. Sir Patrick
Sir
to all
Patrick.
these other folks. I think they call him what they call him. They called him something on the New Heights podcast. Forgot what it was. Stat Mahomes.
Champion. Stat Mahomes. Come on now, that's supposed to be a pick six. We
Where are
got to
you
see
at?
what's going on. I'm watching it. It's 3:07
Oh,
on
you're
the
at
timer.
307. I wonder if I'm not live. I'm not live. Let me fast forward it a little bit. Yeah, I'm at 311 here. Hey, dude. That's what Misty just said. See if we can get a little hey, dude up there.
Hey, Misty, what's going on? Trying to get this thing right. Where's the link? This ain't even my Gmail keeps changing stuff so much. Oops. I'm trying to do. Man, they done changed stuff so much. I'm trying to do all. And this got me. Alright, let's do it like this then. We're gonna straighten it out, folks. I'm about to switch over to my phone here. Did you ever say them Chargers name or let's start talking say those Chargers names around me?
I already
I'll
told you the Chargers. Like I try to give you the advantage this week and give you the right picks, and you just didn't want to. You want to go to Jacksonville.
You're right. I can't lie about that. They still got plenty enough to
Oh,
come back.
oh, we got a fourth down now.
Mm. Why is it so hard to get your Gmail now? What is going on here? Google, what's going on with your services? I gotta jump through so many hoops here.
That's a legitimate question.
Yahoo would never.
Right.
So,
Y'all
Yahoo.
never actually be online, probably. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
be right back.
I'll stay here with the folk. Look, y'all. I don't know what's happening right now with this game, but like I said, they got plenty enough time to come back. And I don't know what's going on with this link, but it will not let me in on this phone right now, which I'm trying to get this better camera for y'all. I don't get it. Oh man. So it's just got this thing set on not wanting to do what I wanted to do. So let's try something else. They didn't like it. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. See, I had to push some extra buttons. Oh, oh yeah. Fantastic playoff debut. There you go, Thomas. They talking about the B Purdy. Anybody else out there proud of what Purdy did today? Let us know in the comments. I want to know what you think. The turnovers are crucial. They're killing them right now on these turnovers. And shout out to Miles for reminding to hit the actual live button this time. Ray, I see you come through. Big shout out to you. Teach, always on. Appreciate you. Oh yeah. But we're here and come on, Trevor. Man, either it's a lot of good coverage, or these people just really can't get open, or they not calling stuff. Look like a couple jabs thrown when the ball coming in. But I ain't a ref, but that looked like some kind of interference or holding where I'm from. Then that's a late hit. They just out here doing it. Jacksonville look like you going down today. Well, we'll see. We're gonna keep the train alive and keep hope alive. Brought to you by Canada Dry. Oh yeah, like the Macho Man say. Yes, sir, Miles. Man, I got here. I was just a little bit late. I had to get my everything situated. You know how it goes. But man, Asante Samuel's got 3 interceptions in one playoffs game. They got him looking like he's the best around. That's dude outfit. I thought he was homeless. That ain't a woman. Oh, that hair. Jesse, your homie ain't as dipped as you if you watching. You're not as dipped as my boy Jess. He got alligator on his hat. Yours ain't even got a label on it. Go for it. Come on, Jacksonville. These Chargers ain't good. I hate to have to embarrass them next week.
You got another stream?
Oh yeah, I'm about to once my phone is loading it, charge a little bit, I'm about to switch over.
All
I
right, I
like it
got it
better
up.
on the phone. Okay.
Yeah, I've got it up if you want me to switch it.
Let me see where I'm at on the charge at 38%. Give me 1 second. Goodbye. You got to do some dadding on the fly, folks.
All
Yeah.
right.
Huh? Oh, I thought I didn't have to answer to you. I'll see you later. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and step out of this one and jump into this one.
All right.
Oh yeah, this is how we do. So you coming later us live on your cellular mobile?
What'd you say?
I said, are you on your phone?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yes,
switched to the mobile way too. It seems like it's a little bit better of a picture, I think.
it does. I'm gonna pull this up here
I
on
think I
my
still need to
computer.
work
So
on my lighting a little bit, but we'll get there.
yeah, it'll all come together. Yeah, everybody.
So it looks like we're seeing still 27-0. Not at the end of the half. I
Yeah.
got 32 seconds left. Where are you at?
Oh, 28. That's not looking good. Oh, there we go. It's looking better now. There we
I mean, the
go.
Jags need it.
Finally,
Yeah, only three more.
man.
You
And
only
that's
need.
all it takes. The Chargers can give it up.
I mean, it's a possibility, I suppose, but you're gonna have to see a completely different, completely different team.
For that to happen, we'll see. It's looking pretty good right now. Well, not right now, but
Well, I was
they're
gonna
not
say
laying
right
down.
now. Right now we call you got to pay up in Madden. Like this is,
Yeah, at least they're not laying down.
yeah, yeah. It's hard to shake off four interceptions, man.
But throwing for a touchdown will help.
Yeah, it's a good way to at least change the mood. I think the Chargers get the ball in the second half, though.
Oh, okay, they got it first.
Yeah, the Jags got it first, and first play was a running play. The second play was an interception.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's been a rough night for Lawrence.
So what you
And the
think about that?
interceptions.
What you think about that San Fran win?
Well, I thought it was an interesting first half. Where the Seahawks were winning.
Hmm.
Thought that was pretty crazy. But I mean, the 49ers just showed what it was in the second half, right?
For sure.
They were like, hey, this game should not be close.
Right. This
Let's
has
let's
gone
make
too
it not
far.
close. Yeah, this is malarkey. You can't be having this.
No, for sure. They definitely showed up. I'm gonna say that. And they took their boys right onto the river.
Mm.
All right. So we'll see what happens in this next half. Justin, go ahead and get ready to cough it up.
Well, Herbert's been playing pretty mistake-free football in this game, so if it's gonna happen, they need it to happen.
Will this be Trevor
Doesn't
Lawrence's first loss on a Saturday? Find out next time on Dragon. I mean, yeah.
right?
Come on, Doug. What you gonna do? How you learn from Andy Reid and got all these turnovers in the first half?
But they were ugly, man. Like a lot of dumb turnovers.
They're gonna settle in though. Get this done. It's a lot of football left.
Yeah. We'll see.
Oh yeah,
A lot
they're
more.
gonna do their best. Go ahead and do a little trolling.
So, Teacher Talking Sports was saying earlier that looks like if the Chargers win, unless Baltimore and Fins win, it's Kansas City versus
Yeah.
the Chargers.
Yep. The one matchup that I was thinking they should avoid, but we'll see what happens.
I'm not
I
really
just,
too afraid of the Chargers.
I'm not either. I just don't like how they always play them so close.
Yeah.
That bothers me. So I definitely get it. But playing these boys so close is never good for business.
But I don't think it's ever really been a playoff game or like a playoff potential game for the most part versus the Chargers.
Right.
One thing you should really know when you choose Spectrum One is that you're getting a lot of things in one thing.
Come on, we need to get a Go Jags chant going on.
Yeah, I don't
Go
think.
Jags chant going in the comments. Let's get a hashtag Go Jags train going.
You missed it, Jason. Spectrum One. Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile. Also just $49.99.
Yeah, I don't imagine you're gonna get a whole lot of Go Jags.
No, definitely not. Not the way this thing is shaking out. Anyway,
It's
folks,
just
give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
you're good. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy game so far, though, folks. Interesting to see for sure. Everyone kind of expected the Jags to at least make it kind of competitive, but it hasn't really been that this game. I know they got a touchdown there, but it's not a crazy one. Be interesting to see what the Chiefs versus Chargers game looks like too. I'm excited for. I just get pumped up for the playoffs. Makes for great entertainment. Yeah, so I know got a lot of Jags fans hoping that they can do something, but pretty sure this is just pretty much game over. It's hard to imagine them doing crazy too much more after this. Because the Chargers get the ball back, started. I would expect to see a lot of run plays. I would imagine the Chargers are just going to try to burn a lot of clock from here on out. It's not a Chargers game where they need to really prove too much more. They need to really try to get out of this game as healthy as they can for next week. But we'll see if they can actually do it or not, though. That's always the question. And, like the dude with the beard said, it's still got a whole nother half of football. If the Jags can kind of just do the exact opposite to the Chargers, then they will be in this game. But it's hard to imagine that they can do that. It just doesn't make sense to really have all these misfortunes for the Jags. Like we're watching the interceptions here, and the first one's not his fault. Second one's probably not his fault. Let's see this third one. Third one was definitely his fault. That was easy. Like that. You just read the quarterback. Fourth one is just trying to squeeze it in there, and you can't do that. I mean, you can try to squeeze it in there, but it usually doesn't work in your favor. Now they're showing the 49ers Seahawks recap. Oh, Purdy having them one heck of a game, doing everything he can. Nice little play action. Little play action pass. Deebo Samuel just scoring. Jeez. 41-23. Brock Purdy's just excited. Really kind of makes your night, though, and I don't blame him for it. A lot of questions for the 49ers going all throughout from the end of this season to even next year to see what you do. Because they got Trey Lance, but they spent a first-round draft pick on him, but you also got Purdy out here just balling. And it's hard to do anything against it, really. Like, which guy do you go with if you're doing that? Do you ride the hot hand of Purdy, or do you go with Trey Lance? So a lot of questions for the 49ers to have to deal with it. But I mean, having two legit quarterbacks is a pretty rare thing to have. So it'll be interesting to see if Trey Lance can be that. So, I mean, so far, Purdy's been the best looking 49ers quarterback this season. It's pretty wild to say. And they're showing the Jacksonville skyline. So I'm pretty sure it's cold in Jacksonville right now. I know where I'm at in the Tampa area, it is currently 62 degrees. And it really feels colder than that. And I know for a lot of other folks, they may not sound cold. But for us Floridians, it's very unpleasant. It's hard to deal with.
Who are you talking about? Brock Purdy?
Oh, Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
What do you do with Brock Purdy and Trey Lance?
What do you do? Who asked that?
I do.
Oh, well, shoot. That's funny you say that. My boy Thomas, he'll jump on here soon. He actually got a lot to say about that. It's funny you asked that question. He was asking about Brock Purdy situation. Hold on a second.
You're good. Yeah, it's definitely a question. It's becoming more and more of a question every game, right? Makes you wonder.
That's what it seems. That's what it seems.
Small business with everything you need, nothing you don't. You need speed. Spectrum delivers the fastest internet speeds in the nation. You need to stay connected.
Yeah. No, sorry about that, folks. We're still waiting for the second half kickoff here.
Here's my $200. That was fast. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to get
Hello, hello, hello.
so good. Why did I
Hello,
What are we bringing
hello.
on?
Nah, interception.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see the pop up.
With 7 seconds, then you have time for a quick out and then a Hail Mary.
I got it. Yeah. There we go. What's up, Tomo?
What's going on, my brother?
I feel like I like your jersey or your hoodie. Looks awfully,
Twins are out here.
yeah, a
It's
man with
awfully
style, I
familiar.
see.
You said you got. Hold on a second.
Uh, no, slightly different. Little technical difficulties. Showed a Zaxby's commercial. I still need to find a Zaxby's. I have not been fortunate enough to try. It's supposed to be pretty legendary chicken down there here in the South, but I don't think I have one close to me. Need to look. I feel like I drive by one on occasions, but I'm all over the Tampa area, so it's hard to pinpoint where I remember seeing it at. I think they're still trying to work out, trying to get Tomo on the screen. I'm sure they'll have it figured out before too long. Now they're showing some people fishing. Bucks Rondé Barber, Ring of Honor. He probably belongs. Yeah.
He's a Super Bowl champion. He's a pivotal part of that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hola, hola, hola.
We're trying to play our game, try not to let Trevor Lawrence throw any more interceptions. Because Trevor Lawrence, the prince of interceptions, has been throwing interceptions all night. He throws one to the left, he throws an interception to the right. Next thing you know, he throws an interception right down the middle. It's crazy. We got both of you muted, so I can't hear what you're saying. I'm not sure if you pointed on the screens. I think they're still having little technical difficulties. Maybe you're hearing me, maybe not. I'm not too sure. See him passing them back and forth. Excited to
Yeah, for
see.
some reason he's getting an echo through your mic, like he can hear everything you're saying like twice.
Oh, really? That's pretty crazy.
Not on my end, I can hear you one take through.
Oh, but for whatever reason, he's getting to hear me more than once. And I don't think anybody in the world wants to do that. It makes,
It depends, depending on the situation.
right. Let's see. 15 for 24 for 139 for Herbert, 10 for 24 for 77, and four interceptions. So, really, he's been completing a lot of passes tonight. Just unfortunately, a lot of them have been to the Chargers players. Seems like Trevor Lawrence is really good at that. He's kind of got it locked down. Still got you both muted here. Let's see. Maybe if you did you press the sphincter blitzen? Try to get him set up here. Hopefully it's working for him now, and he only hears me the one time.
Well, yeah, no, we can hear you. It's just it's got a crackle coming through.
We might be good now.
I hope so.
Well, yeah, you was asking about the Brock Purdy and Trey Lance situation. He's the man with the plan.
What do you do, Tomo? What's the? I'm excited to hear this Brock Purdy master plan here.
Okay, so with Brock Purdy, six six consecutive wins, and then he just won a playoff game.
Right.
You can't turn away from him.
I mean, but what do you do with Trey Lance? You have that first round, first overall. Traded up for him too. What are you doing with what are you doing with Trey Lance?
He's stock.
Do you think you just give up on him already? I mean, in theory, he's got more talent, but you know how that is. Not everything equates to the game, right? I mean, Aaron Rodgers is a better thrower than Tom Brady, but Tom Brady's got more rings for a reason. And the Chargers have the ball and they keep moving down the field like they've been doing all night.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, now I'm getting an echo.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all heard me before.
Yeah, I heard you a little bit.
In regards to the Brock Purdy,
Yeah,
or
you said yeah, you going with Purdy over Trey Lance?
yes, absolutely, absolutely. Me and Jordan or Jay Fish just had a heated conversation in regards to this. I'm saying he's won 6 consecutive games and then a playoff game now, a convincingly playoff game.
Well, a playoff game versus the Seahawks.
Given that,
Thank
given
you.
that, given that, but wholeheartedly, it's still a playoff game. He's won.
I mean, it's a technicality. It counts. You're right. It is a playoff win.
So I think what we would do, I mean, in all honesty, I think we got to give him this next game because it's the divisional rounds, right? Next is
Yep.
divisionals. Okay, so if he proceeds past the divisional, we got to give him his respect. You got to give him his flowers. You got to. He's only
Jimmy
six.
Garoppolo.
I'm sorry. He's only 7-0. I'm
Go ahead,
sorry.
Mr. KC. After
He's
that,
only
Yeah,
seven and
hold on,
zero.
hold on. Because if you're going off that basis, Jimmy Garoppolo just did the same thing last season, and they already gave up on him. Took
Very
him to the
true.
same spot, even
Uh,
higher. Wasn't it the NFC Championship game? Like he almost made another Super Bowl. They already got off. They're already done with. They're done with that bandwagon.
my brother, you said last season, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all that happened. That's all it stopped. That stops right there. That's
Well,
what he
that's
did
what we're gonna
last
say
season.
next year. That's what we're gonna say this off season too. That was last season.
Well, hypothetically speaking, we really can't say that right now because he's still in there. He just won a playoff game, so
Right.
we
Right.
can't say that. And I mean, I hate to be the butt or the cigarette, to disagree,
Right.
but
No, you're good.
J- Purdy, bro, I love it. I love it. He's playing excellent football, and I can't be mad at it. I really can't. I really can't be mad at it.
I mean, I'm not mad at him.
I
I'm
love
just,
that flag right there, that tiger flag. I love that tiger flag right there too.
oh, thank you, appreciate it. Mizzou, you know what I mean?
Oh, bro,
And
absolutely. Zoo. Nah, I ain't gonna do it.
yeah, I just think definitely raises some questions about where the 49ers are at and what they're looking at next season. Because I think you're right. It really depends on either the next game or the game after. Really, how easy of a decision it becomes. Because the more he
Okay,
wins, the harder it gets.
bro. Let me ask you a question. Just a question. Hypothetically speaking, as if you were a GM, right? General
Right,
manager for the San Francisco 49ers, right?
right.
Trey Lance, he played one game, got injured, broke his what was his ankle. I'm sorry, I think it was his ankle. Am I
Yeah,
correct?
something like that. Yeah,
Jimmy
I think you're
Garoppolo
right.
steps in,
So,
which he was fully comfortable with. He steps in, he wins a couple games. Woo, bow. You have Mister Irrelevant, who comes in and wins 6 games in the regular season and then a playoff game. What are
Yeah, but that
your
just
intentions on for the next season? Like, what are you are you honestly going with Trey Lance, knowing he just? I mean, in the game he lost. I mean, the game he got hurt, he lost. They lost.
yeah,
So, what are
yeah.
your intentions? Are you on it like GM wise? Honestly, me personally, I'm Brock Purdy all the way.
I think I'd have to have a quarterback battle. I'd have to see them both play with the number ones and see kind of how they kind of function and play together.
I get
See what
that.
they
I get
do.
that. I get that.
I'm just I think it's easier to start Trey Lance and have Purdy as a backup than it is to have Purdy as the starter and then Trey Lance as the backup. I feel like you would almost have to move on from Trey Lance and trade him away at that point.
I think so
Even
too.
though
I think so too. That's a good
it
point. I think so too.
does leave you with a good backup quarterback situation too though.
But
But I mean that's a
in hindsight, you think about it. You got this third string quarterback that's came in and he hasn't lost.
what was your opinion? I missed
right.
the whole thing.
Like he hasn't lost. Like what more can you ask for from a quarterback? Like you come in. I mean, granted they do have a great defense. They phenomenal defense, phenomenal. Um, but he stepped in and you haven't lost. Like, what
Well,
else do
I
you
think you
say?
could ask not to lose to the Seahawks in the first half of that playoff game. Like yeah, I would have almost expected that game to have this game score and maybe vice versa. Like, you know what I mean? Like The
Well,
first half of that game was close. This has been a blowout the whole night. Like,
the thing is, you don't win in 30 minutes of football, and whatever the score
true.
was after the first 30 minutes, it didn't dictate what happened in the last 30 minutes, as we seen. So you don't win in 30
Not
minutes of
even.
football. So I mean that really doesn't delegate on what you know. All I'm saying is that this man has won 6 games consecutively, and then he's won a playoff game, which is huge for a rookie. It's huge. It's huge.
Right.
You know how many rookies won that game? Won the playoff game, a starting playoff game, and I'm pretty sure he's going to win his next playoff game.
Yeah, that'd be a. The next one's going to be interesting. It'll be
It
interesting to
is.
see.
It is. I mean, I'm not
It's gonna be
just.
Tom Brady. That's what he's saying right here, right now.
No, it's going to be the
Nah,
Cowboys.
not Tom Brady, not Tom Brady, not Tom Brady, not Tom Brady. It's just Brock Purdy has a little umph about him.
No, Brock Purdy's got a lot of Chase Daniel in him to come in and do what he's supposed to
Mm,
be, and to end up right
yeah.
back where he's gonna be. They're not gonna move on from Trey Lance. That's crazy.
I completely disagree. I completely disagree. Brock Purdy is doing his thing. He is doing his thing, and
Like I
and
said,
and
this his win streak shows you how Jimmy Garoppolo had them on the win streak going forward. How anybody can just step in and play quarterback. You think the GMs and the owners don't know this? So why
hmm
would they move on
Yeah.
from Trey Lance for a guy who they know they can get anybody to plug and play? You're gonna go with your cash cow.
Right.
I am
That's. I mean.
absolutely sure they're not taking Trey Lance. Well, he's still on the rookie contract, so it's not going to hurt them either way. Both of them are on the rookie contract, so it's not going to hurt them either way. Um, but they seen his body of work now. Uh,
Who's.
Trey L- Brock Purdy. They've seen his
Okay.
body of
Yeah.
work.
Because who's.
They've seen his body of work. I mean, I think 6 games, 6 consecutive games. I think that's
Is
enough.
enough to move
That's
on from the
sufficient.
dude you drafted number one without seeing anybody at work. That's enough for you.
He hasn't lost. He hasn't lost. Like
So
I
when
don't.
he loses, does that change everything, or he got to win the Super Bowl?
Nah, nah. Because when he does lose, when he does lose,
They're going to be
he's
right
got
back to where they were.
no. He got the playoff win. When they do lose, it's he's literally gonna be. I mean, I don't know. I don't like I said. They're gonna win the next playoff game. So we're gonna say 8-0. When
They're
they
not going
do,
to beat the
if they make it to the
Buccaneers.
Super Bowl,
Yeah. I
God
don't
for
think they're. I don't know.
God
The
forbid.
49ers. They are tough. They are a tough
They,
team this year.
bro, they're tough. They're tough. Like I said, God forbid. I'm not just I don't just try to make this stuff up. God forbid. You can't deny Brock Purdy's playing great football. You can't deny.
You can, because what is great football? He's played he's
Seven and
played he's played
oh,
lackluster teams to finish out the season, and then he just beat the
Right.
Seahawks. It's not like he's
In the
out here
playoff.
beating
Right.
top. He's not even beating playoff teams in this run.
uh,
So, what?
Right.
we've lost to lackluster teams in the NFL.
We lost to one
Any
lackluster
given
team.
Sunday, any
We
given
lost to
Sunday.
one lackluster team.
But there's been other teams that lost to lackluster
Two.
teams.
But
Two.
that's not
Any
us, though. You
given
said us.
Two.
That's not
Sunday,
us, though. That's
any
not
given
us,
Two
Sunday,
though.
bro,
lackluster.
they compete.
Well, I guess you could say they're on lackluster. The
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Bills.
like
We lost.
No, he's talking about
Yeah,
the
we
Bills.
lost to the
He's
Colts.
being funny.
Yeah, we lost to the
Yeah,
Colts to the Bills.
right. That's
Yeah.
what he's talking about. Like I said, we lost to one lackluster team. We're not them. And
One.
how dare
but
you say
Right.
us when compared to how
I'm
dare
just
you?
saying,
That's crazy.
any given Sunday, it can happen.
We got
It
the
can
best
happen.
record in the
We've
league.
seen it. We've seen it.
You also, I guess, Brock Purdy's Jamie Foxx in this end to give him Sunday. He's just about to do it for him, huh?
Hey, hey. He-
Oof.
Mm.
Anyway, but no, I'm not saying Brock Purdy's the GOAT. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just saying that consecutively he's won 7 games, 6 in the regular season, 1 in the playoffs, which is unheard of for a rookie. Unheard of. Unheard of.
So,
Uh,
yeah, I guess you could say it's unheard of.
but
I
It,
ain't
it
it's
sure
really
about
is.
really
that.
It
it's
really
I was
is.
doing why I say. I mean, there's so many people who ain't even who played under terrible coaches and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean,
Bro, you
but when you
put
step into a situation where the team is already built and already hot, as you should be able to straighten this ship and keep it going. Like I don't understand
yeah.
how you're so impressed by him doing what he's supposed to do enough to replace somebody who's literally going to be the future at quarterback for your franchise. But I mean, like I said, it's Chase Daniel, it's anybody, it's Nick Foles with Carson Wentz.
it,
Like
it.
I mean,
It's not so much that I'm enamored on what he's doing than what he's supposed to do. Like I mean, I mean, as an NFL quarterback, you're supposed to, when they hire you, you're supposed to come in and fill the role. You're supposed they want you to win games. It's not that he's doing what he's supposed to. It's that he's a rookie and he's picking up the game so well. That's all it is. He's picking up the game so well, and
Like it's bombs.
it bro, he's 6-0 in the regular season, and then he's
against
one
lackluster
and 0 in the
teams,
playoffs. Like
against a
What's
lackluster
his
playoff teams.
I'm not
What's his
making
best
this
win?
up.
The you're not making up the wins are factual, no matter how many times you got to stress it.
Right.
But they played subpar teams. It like what do,
Who do
it,
they beat?
yes, if you have arguably the best talented team on paper, as long as you don't turn the ball over, the 49ers can beat anybody. It doesn't matter who's playing quarterback because the teams that they play toward the ends of the stretch, like I said, they're lackluster. You can look it up. Tell me who's a hard hitter in the Brock Purdy era of winning these games. Like I said, you the only win I can give Brock Purdy, you face a disheveled Tom Brady, or if he even played that game, I don't even know.
And
He
they, yeah,
might
they
have.
they dogged
I don't
him.
know if
They
he
dogged
did.
him
Right,
30,
right,
35 to
right.
7.
You beat divorced Tom Brady. That's the only win I can give you. You beat disheveled
48
Tom
year old.
Brady. After that, you went on a
Right.
stretch of beating bums, and then you beat Geno Smith in a playoff game. Bull, ain't this Geno Smith's first playoff game too? Like what?
Right.
Bully for you. Cannon to the left, cannon to the right. Like
Oh,
what he said in Fresh Prince. Like what are we talking about?
The thing is,
The body work is not as impressive as what you're trying to make it. It's just
for
not
for Brock Purdy,
for Brock Purdy. Like I said, he picked up, he jumped into a team that was already on a win streak, a hot win streak, who ain't lost a game since they played Kansas City. And then he kept the ship going, showing further. If you can just get back there and not turn the ball over, Christian McCaffrey and all these boys will carry you to a victory.
you see this?
What is
can
that?
we
Mark
can we
mark my
hold
words.
on? We need to read this
What did I
comment
say? I
real
should have
quick.
to Sam Jr. is Travis daddy.
Mark my words.
He is. He is.
Well, they just
He
scored
really,
another
really
seven,
is.
so they just scored another seven, so I ain't worried about that. They
Listen,
coming back.
brother, I'm
Only,
not a
look,
fan.
and look
I'm
at
not a fan from either
Colin.
team. I'm not a fan, honestly.
No,
On
don't lie.
Asante Samuel Jr. He just got scored on. That was a bad time to put that comment up.
Oh, that
Trash,
was a bad job. That's why I wanted to be careful. Like
trash.
when the Chargers started scoring points, I was like,
I told
before
you they
you
about to
got on
come
the
back. They're
stream,
about to
I
come
was like,
back. They're literally about to come back. Trash. They're about to
I
come
want to
back.
talk to you. There might be like I got to be careful because it's
Bro,
like
I
this is
do
the
not
first
like Brock.
touchdown.
I do like Brock Purdy, but I don't like. I'm not a fan. He's good. I can't say it in any other way. He's good. He's good. You want me to
He's not
lie?
bad.
He's good.
All right,
You
now we
win
got
you
a
win six
fictitious
consecutive
comment.
games, then you win a playoff game convincingly. What do you want me to
Listen,
say? He's good.
hold on one second. We got a comical break. We need to we need to highlight this comment for just 1 second
Chargers.
because we got a
Who said
question.
this? Larry James. Larry, what's wrong with you? Larry,
Larry,
This is comical.
I
what's wrong
see.
with you?
I see you went to camp with Aaron Rodgers.
Y'all about to lose this
Do me
game.
do
What's
do
wrong
me
with
a
Larry?
favor, Larry. Remind me the last time the Chargers actually even beat the Chiefs.
Why are we entertaining
Because
Larry? I like you, Larry,
we
but you're
because
funny.
we
You're funny.
no no Larry's a good guy. I'm glad he, everybody's. Well, do me a favor, Larry,
You
because
know,
you're
everybody
coming to
got
the
their own opinionation.
yeah yeah.
He's funny
Who's the
though.
Chargers? Who's the Chargers playing in the Super Bowl, Larry?
They about to lose
Give
to
give that.
Jacksonville.
Let's. They're not losing to Jacksonville.
They
This
about to
is
lose to
not.
they're about to lose to Jacksonville.
It's it's not losing to Jacksonville.
They're about, brother, Mr. KC. They're about to lose to
Yes.
Jacksonville. Don't tell nobody.
I got you. You said, they'll never know it. They'll never know it was said. At the end of the night, they'll be like, "Hey, the Chargers won." They'll never know this. They'll never know it happened.
Don't tell
Just have this game.
nobody.
What really happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge: protecting your home and auto with Progressive.
Yeah, I don't see it happen. I don't see these Chargers walking out of here until they do it.
Yeah, I just not very
That was it. I
likely
know they
kind
just
of thing.
scored again. That's what I'm saying. Coming back slowly but surely.
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence ain't never lost on a Saturday. Is this going to be the first one?
Mm-mm,
it is.
mm-mm,
I said so on Wednesday.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
I think I'm gonna go perfect this weekend. Actually,
Brandon Staley is out of here.
Probably more than likely.
He's like the most ignoramus coach. I mean, I get being on the wild side.
Ooh, he cracked
They got
that.
cracked at the 12-yard line. I, I get he's like, I don't know. He do too much.
I don't. I don't. I don't think he's that bad. I'm not terrible on Staley. I mean, he's above 500, which is all we've asked for out of a lot of coaches. You know what I mean? So,
But yeah, I get that. I
Shout
get
out to my
that.
boy Mike Tomlin.
man, I really thought, how the hell did he go above 500?
I told you. They're supposed to be in the offs.
Yeah, it's be. I, I just, I don't know. It's crazy they're even in the conversation
Hmm.
playoffs.
Don't even matter. We gonna win. Chiefs.
Yeah, for sure.
Chargers don't bother me.
No, I never got bothered by
Yeah, he didn't catch it. It's good they
the
heard
Chargers
that
too much.
up. He definitely didn't catch it. I say, they got a good hurry up off that.
Nope.
He
Nope.
should have challenged it. I said, these Chargers is bums. They can't
What was
get
that?
past.
Everett?
Yeah.
I need a run and grab me another beverage.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
All right.
Drink one for me.
Man, but he got rumble and bumble. Trying to look like Jerome Bettis.
Rumble, rumble. Come on now. You didn't even try to tackle him.
They trying to flush the ball out
He didn't
instead of
even
just
try to
taking him
shot.
down. Pick. Fumble. There you go. Good stop. Good crack.
And we're back live.
Yeah. About to see this Jacksonville comeback. Oh, yes, sir.
That's what I'm
Pressure
hoping
closing
for.
in.
That is
Crashing.
what I'm hoping for. Jacksonville come back. I'm hoping for.
We about to see it. It's happening. 3rd and 11. We need a sack. Push him out of field goal range.
Man, holding don't bother me.
I'm telling you, folks.
Sack
We
him.
gonna see it. A Jacksonville miracle.
He about to miss.
Look at him. Bewildered.
Wait,
Speckled.
who the kicker? Dicker?
I don't know who it is. Would say it'd be a 50-yarder.
Is that Dicker?
He's about to miss her. Is who it is. He's gonna hook
Dicker.
it. Yeah.
It is Dicker.
Yeah.
Nah, he good. He good for it.
He gonna miss it.
Nah,
He
he good
needs
for it.
to. And he hooked it. Phenomenal pick.
With a name like Dicker, you're a good kicker.
Huh.
He's good. And you know what's funny? The only reason I knew he was good for it because they was laughing at the dude, and like it was like a locker room setup. I think they was talking about him. Who's the kicker? We just signed him, Dicker, Dicker. And they was like, his name Dicker for real. That's what I said. His name Dicker for real. Dicker. What a guy. And he's good. I ain't making this up.
I guess they got a good kicker. His name is
He made it.
He did. Unfortunately. He could
Bro,
have missed.
do you know how treacherous that name had to be growing up in like school?
I don't know. He might have been a legend.
Nah, not growing up.
He's probably from Pensacola. Some kind of, some kind of. I'm trying to tell you, some boy.
Bro,
They say some boy about that. I'm
bro,
trying to tell you.
listen, I would not want my name to be Dicker coming up in school.
That's what
Nowadays, these kids is rude.
Ruth, right?
They
That was
unruly
then.
and
No,
they're
I
mean.
said he was probably a legend. The girls talking about him. You ain't met Charles yet. They
Uh,
go, what's he talking about? Charles Dickens. I'm
uh,
like, girl, he was probably a legend.
yeah,
Goodness.
my feelings would be hurt.
I'm trying to tell you.
Dicker. They gonna make all kind of jokes. They got jokes every day of the week for me. Dicker's back.
Man.
Slicker the Dicker.
Oh my land. We gotta see what's going on, Trevor.
I'ma stop.
Oh no, we good. Come on. Oh no, yes sir.
Sweet my Lanta. Is
We
that
turned a
Etienne?
-3 run to a game of 6.
Yes, Etienne. Come on, Trevor, get this back going.
Yeah.
You actually got to go for two now if you score. False start. Oh, Y'all have the Chargers number. Y'all ain't gonna beat us though, or the Chiefs.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Now that quick out, Jones runs it, comes back to the ball. You see Taylor doesn't
Oh
make
yeah.
that tackle. Instead of being third down, now it's a first down. 48-yard line.
There you go.
Oh, another 9 yard run, 9 yard scamper.
Seems like Jacksonville's playing with a
Yeah.
little more energy this
And
season.
we're gonna give them make though. You know how the NFL do.
Here's the up-tempo.
They're like, his team was down by the 7, so we'll put them
That's
up.
Herbert looking. Hey, first down.
Man, run it again. Keep running it up their throat. Let's do it.
Man, let's go, Jacksonville. It really doesn't matter, honestly, because whoever we play, I think we're gonna demolish.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my God, good touch. Let's go, Jacksonville. Did you see that?
No, I'm slightly behind. I think.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you're good. I just seen the field goal for the Chargers.
You just seen the field goal for the Chargers?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jacksonville fucked around or messed around, and got a touchdown, huh?
Yes, sir. And like, if you just seen the field
Nice.
goal for the Chargers, you're like 6 plays behind. But no, 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 no biggie, no biggie, no biggie, no biggie. I'm sorry, I don't want to
Yeah, and
rain.
it's. Oh no, you're good. Yeah, and it's crazy because like I'm on YouTube TV. Like this is supposed to be like
I don't. That's what I want. But you know what I'm on?
mm, what are you
Regular,
using?
regular.
Regular? Yeah.
Yep, regular.
Yeah. I've got to do it for the podcast for the stream. I've got to do it.
I got
Uh,
I got a streaming service that I normally use for the internet or for the I get all the games or whatever. Well, I do get all the games, but whenever I use that, it's always mine. So I always go to the natural, the if it's a
intended.
locals game, yeah, 4 5 or NBC or something like that, yeah, I go to that.
Yeah. That's what I normally do. That's why we don't do the Chiefs streams because I watch it on my big TV and stuff like that.
Okay. What? Oh, it's my kick off.
Another one.
Getting it into the fourth quarter.
hmm
30 to 21. Well, maybe 22. We about to see what happens. But how you
20.
feeling, Mr. KC?
Oh, like my
Another one.
team's up by 10.
Another one.
Another one.
They about to get a stop. Another one.
Yeah,
Hey,
they gonna come back and win this game.
He said, "Oh,
it'd
what'd
be
you say
so
to me?
wild if they
Huh?
did.
Huh? Oh, what'd you say, Bosa? Yeah, right in his face. I love it.
Man, this would be a big time comeback if they can do it.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You seen it
Mm,
happen. Wasn't they down? How much was it to zero? They was down, Mr. KC.
It was 27-7.
Right.
it's
So, bro.
27-0.
Right.
It was, they had the
Right.
whole.
Mhm.
And now look at them. They've only got 3 points so far in the second half. Another one.
True. I mean, it is true.
Trevor going to the sideline, hyping these guys up. Saying, hey, man, they can't really mess with them. Remember when we smashed them 38-10? Come on.
Oh man,
Get ooh. Listen,
Another one.
listen.
we're
Jacksonville's
supposed to
coming
get
to
a
play this
penalty
second
for
half. I guarantee you, Jacksonville's coming to play the second half.
we're supposed to get a penalty for talking to the ref. Is that what that's
Talking
about? Like,
greasy. Another one.
Look at Sunshine smiling.
I tell you, he look cool and collected.
He
He knows that
know.
to win. He ain't worried about these charges.
He's really over there smiling.
Keenan Allen, get out of here.
We'll see y'all next week.
Hopefully Miami win. I want Jacksonville to win a championship.
yeah,
Man.
I'd love to see Miami win that game.
I bet you would. But I wouldn't mind it either. Honestly.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even. I can't even rub it. Like I'd rub it in your face a little bit, but like it wouldn't have that same feeling. You know,
Right.
there's no satisfaction in it.
Right. By the skin of their teeth. It should be Pittsburgh.
Skin today.
Is that a possum drinking a liquor drink?
Great news, bro. You're gonna be in the FanDuel Super Bowl commercial. Nice. So I just lift up my phone and say, "New FanDuel customers bet $5, win $150." Exactly. And FanDuel is putting up a $10 million payout when you kick a field goal during the Super Bowl. Wait, I don't think that
FanDuel's got a
counts.
$10 million payout.
You heard it.
Man, he right.
Folks, don't go to FanDuel unless you're betting straight up.
I'm not
Man,
doing none of that. None of it.
the Super
None
Bowl
of these games will
MVPs.
be real.
We about to see some co-MVPs again. Kelsey and Pat.
I am
I,
so glad that we get to sit back this whole weekend and watch everybody knock each other out.
yeah,
With their best
yeah,
shots. Yeah.
it makes it a little better.
Yeah, it's great. And then we got the Arrowhead Invitational next week. And then what's the
No,
Aspen
the
Invitational?
Invitational's the week after is the Invitational.
The week after the Invitational. I'm sorry. So what is the the preliminary? I don't know what you want to call it. Like the preliminary dinner? What?
The
Uh,
rehearsal.
the rehearsal. Yeah, there we
The
go.
rehearsal. I like
There
that.
we
I
go.
like that. I like that.
You got Miles saying it's a better commercial than the pills commercials. They
Yeah.
give you heart disease.
I absolutely
Look,
like that.
hey,
The rehearsal, the
Man.
I don't
rehearsal, and
need
then
it.
the invitational. I like
I
that.
don't need it yet, but I keep Blue Chew in the back of mine in case I need it. You know,
I'm gonna clap it up for that one. I like that.
you just
The
never know. You know,
the rehearsal and the invitational. Yeah, I like that. And then
You
we
gotta
got,
have a rehearsal dinner before the big dance.
I was gonna say, you
yeah.
knew the big dance was coming.
False start, offense, whichever bomb.
Take it back. We a little bit behind my brother, Mr. KC.
Oracle. Oracle.
What's that?
I said we a little bit ahead, my brother, Mr. KC.
But you're getting blessed with the play-by-play from the oracles.
Right.
Let's see it come to fruition. Pick. No.
Yeah, the Jaguar or the Chargers haven't had a turnover yet. I don't think.
I
It's
don't think
coming.
so.
Yeah, they're kind of due for one.
Justin Herbert's definitely due for one. Definitely due for one.
Yeah, I'm just starting the fourth quarter here.
Oh, he's just starting the fourth quarter. Okay, nothing. Yeah, we 14-12 already. 14 minutes and 12 seconds already passed.
Okay, I got you. Just a little bit ahead.
Yeah.
Not too crazy.
What's up, dude?
The current chances of the Chargers winning is 88%. Pretty solid number. I'll take a nice 88% chance.
We've seen those dips before.
Mm-hmm.
Usually only when Kansas City's on the other side of it. Let's go. What? They're going to get him for roughing.
Yeah, we know they always be on some shenanigans. They seem to be real liberal with that roughing the passer penalty this year.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like it's like one of those Oprah things. Like anybody can get one. You get a roughing the passer. You get a roughing the passer.
They had them out. They had them out
They
left and
do.
right.
Be interesting to see if the Jags can. They really need to stop on this drive.
I think they're going to get it. We'll see.
It could be. Oh, now I see the roughing the passer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a dumb one too.
Unnecessary for real.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be smarter than that in the playoffs.
Good.
Fatuka. Now that I've seen the replay and slow down, that was a pretty weak
Mm-hmm.
roughing the passer. Ugh. Austin Eckler got laid out. He
Oh,
got
my
laid
God.
out. Oof. That's pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
3rd and 9 for me.
Oh, yeah.
See
You
what
got
they
to
do.
see.
LA took a timeout. All right, let's see. Oh, oh. Runs for the first down. Oh, you don't see that often. Pretty rare occurrence. Yeah, it's pretty wild. And then
Yeah, that's the stuff they needed.
you haven't bundled your load with them, unpacking this isn't going to be too much fun. So get off it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Burn another.
They say he just got, huh?
Oh, that's the first time now they burned. Can we get a quick shout out to Chase Daniels out there on the sideline getting paid?
Man, longevity.
Man,
He's,
NFL player I could be. It
dude,
might
he's
just be
got to
Chase
be
Daniels.
in his years. He's got to be close to year 20.
He's man. I'm trying to remember when he played for Mizzou. Man, it's been so long. They're still in the Big 12 and everything. It's been a long time. But I definitely will shout Chase Daniels out, man. Like if I could be one man, I'd take his NFL career. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Like first ballot.
He's the first ballot. I mean, he's a champion.
Yeah, in so many ways in life, man. He's just out here succeeding.
Getting announcers checks, game checks. That's my point.
Don't worry, you don't have to worry about no body damage to your body. Millions of dollars. Good doctors. Good seats. Like you know how much someone would have to pay
Whoa.
for that sideline seat. Whew. Front access to the to the other players, like meet and greets. Wild.
What's the flag for? Oh my goodness.
Flag. Jacksonville's getting too close to coming back. Gonna have to give them 15 yards to cancel it out.
No, I was actually on the Chargers. I couldn't believe it. They say Chase Daniels still up there getting checks.
Man, it's only 48 degrees here.
Oh man. What?
Yeah, I just seen the outside temperature. It's like this. I know Jacksonville's colder. Maybe that's why Jacksonville's losing.
Yeah,
It's a cold
it's
day in
48
Florida.
degrees. It's a cold day in
It's probably
Florida.
30 there. It's probably freezing.
These Chargers shouldn't be ready for it. Come on, man. Get this stop and get the ball back to the Prince. That'd be a pick. So they can bring you back to within 3. That'd be a pick. Right. Interception? No. Cracking. Come on. Y'all need a sack right here.
Yeah,
So
Jacksonville
Jacksonville.
got the pressure they need to out of this game.
Right.
It's kind of the key for Herbert, or really any quarterback, but you need to get pressure on them. You gotta make the quarterback uncomfortable. You can't let them just sit back there and pick you apart. I'm over here looking at a 2nd and 15. This would be 30 to 20. What a game. At least it's slightly closer than that 49ers game. That game got out of hand pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. Need this one to get in hand and soon. Yeah, I'm about to jump onto this other one. And my phone's gonna need to hit the croaker.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I barely got mine plugged in. It's like slowly losing battery. But I think it should have enough to hold out for the rest of this game. It should be good to go, I think. There's not too much time left on my clock. I'm down to 11 minutes. I think the actual game clock's probably a little bit less. This game's all but over anyways. I know the Jag fans don't want to admit it, but if the Chargers can manage to get another touchdown here, it'd be pretty much game over. The Jags defense does keep trying to show up, so they've just been asked to do a whole lot more this game than what you would like to see them be asked to do. Comes kind of heavy for them. Oh, Austin Eckler trying to hold on to that football for dear life.
They gotta come on with the heat. Come on now. Miss this thing. Told you, miss this thing. It's time. It's
You
time.
know, the Chargers really needed to put some points on the board too.
It's time. I told you there was a hook coming. Murphy Lee told us back in 2007 what the hook gonna be.
Oh
Cause I don't
Lord,
need Dicker kicking on these streets. All I need my boy Trevor and he need to come on now and keep throwing these touchdowns and they gonna win it. Man. And it was to the left. What the hook gonna be? To the left, to the left. Everything he kicked, nigga, either straight up to the left, to the left. Let's go.
this is a
Can we get a go
this
Jags
is
in the
under.
chat? Can we get a
I
go
think
Jag?
I
Hold
need to.
on.
I think I might have to clip some of this and send it to Poindexter. We already got our intro song now.
I'm trying
What
to
the
tell
hook
you
gonna be?
what the hook gonna be.
To the
Huh?
left, to the left.
uh,
What time? Right. Oh, right at the 3 hour mark too. Easy to remember.
mm-hmm. Yes, yes. About 250, 258 to 3. You said what, bro?
Yeah,
No, man.
yeah. I almost need to have you text me
I
the.
said yours is thick.
I need to write it. I need to write it down. So I got the Purdy conversation. I need a clip too.
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna
I
clip
need to
that and
I
make it a
need to hear
video.
that because yeah, I missed the end of that. I need to hear that.
Yeah, it was at 2:12. So I got 2:12 and 3 o'clock.
Well, I said two. He's 3 o'clock, hour 3, but I say at least do two
Oh,
hours 58 minutes because that carried on for a second. That way we catch the beginning and the build up.
yeah, well, 3 will get me to remember like it's
Oh yeah,
just an easy
where at?
time frame to. Yeah,
Right.
like I know to I'll be in the ballpark.
Speaking of ballpark, We about to see what happens. This WrestleMania, I said WrestleMania, this Royal Rumble about to come on. About to happen. AEW got some exciting stuff coming up too, folks. It's about to go down. It's gonna be correct. It's on the 28th. 28th, folks. Royal Rumble. You're welcome, WWE.
I heard the Saudi Arabia might be buying the WWE.
They're interested, but at the same time, they could just sell to Tony Khan. And like I said, he can just take over all the wrestling. Like he's taking over the AFC South with his Jacksonville Jaguars. Not only is his team in the playoffs, he's running a successful wrestling business on the side. Stop playing with Jacksonville, man. I'm with it.
No, I do
Um,
like Khan. He's a pretty good owner.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
he deserves to have more success than what he's had out of Jacksonville.
right. No, for sure.
He's shown he's not afraid to spend money, and that's really all you can ask for out of an owner, in my opinion.
Right.
The desire to win, like we got a nice Chipotle commercial.
Uh oh.
I
Oh, he
haven't been
did
there in a
step
while.
on it.
Oh, now I'm seeing the WWF commercial
Oh yeah.
for the Royale Rumble. Royale with cheese.
There you go.
Ooh,
You see it?
Trevor getting sacked.
Yeah, I'm talking about the aftermath. He done got an Indomitian.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't seen that yet. That's always rough way to
On
go.
that, yeah, on accident though. But it was just his hand. You see, it should be happening. Good catch.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know that felt great.
Oh, he caught that. Ooh, do it. Lose a timeout. I'm gonna, I'm gonna let you see the fruit of the labor.
Yeah, they're doing the penalty now and wrapping up Lawrence's hand or something. That's kind of a ticky tacky. It's kind of he was there early, I guess.
I figured he was there early, but they've been getting away with it the whole game, especially with Asante
That
Samuel.
thumb don't look right.
Oh no, you didn't see the blood on it?
Yeah, I did.
But
That
like I
don't look
said, I
no
mean,
good.
not luckily, but at least it was his left thumb.
Yeah, well, that's real luckily. Like you
Right,
think about it, like
man. But
that's
still,
the
to get,
last thing Jacksonville needs right now.
I'm trying to tell you, get your quarterback hand stomped by a 350-pound lineman.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Nice catch.
Hmm. I like to hear what you're saying that it's a catch because you see the aftermath.
What are they challenging it?
Hmm. Staley mistake I've been waiting on. Just one of the last few minutes when the game is getting closer and closer on the line. You know how he does. Now he done
Yeah,
wasted a timeout that they're probably gonna need later.
the second time out he's wasted. The
Oh yeah,
first
you're
one was a
right.
waste.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Mm.
first one was a no reason timeout really.
We're
No,
waiting
I
to
think that's a
Brandon
catch.
Staley. Yeah, his
That's
hands
a
are
catch.
under it. Yeah, like, and there's not enough to reverse, and not enough angles to even pull it back. Even if you thought, and because we know that catch that they gave to the old boy wasn't a catch. He never even touched the ball. It hit the ground 4 different times. Stands, catch. Like I said, hands under it. Second team timeout. You right, Mr. KC. So they get down to one timeout. 7 minutes. They gonna need that. Staley mistakes. We just trust our players and shut up.
Well, they just had an iPhone 14 commercial. They made that thing look fancy.
Man. All right, we're at 7:04.
I think I might give me an iPhone 10.
Dude, I'm telling you, just grab one of them, Mr. Casey. Just at least one.
I
You gotta
might
get at least a 12. They almost free
at
right
least
now.
a 12. Right. It better be free. That's the only way I'm getting them.
No, for real. Oh, I'm gonna get that 14 Pro though. 'Cause I seen how good it look on that iPhone, and I don't think I can go back. The quality's undefeated.
Yeah, it don't lie. Only thing I don't like is I'm still in that like rectangular frame.
That box, yeah.
Yeah, I need to work on that. But I tried doing it sideways, and someone told me my camera was sideways. So
Oh yeah.
I don't,
Probably my boy Miles. He be on it.
actually, I think it was Ray.
Oh,
He was on for a little bit in the game.
oh, okay. He tipped it a little bit.
Cole stands. Yeah.
Dropping him in.
Y'all niggas struggling against Jacksonville. Y'all wouldn't play. Y'all wouldn't have a chance. So,
Dropping him in. Kristen Kirk. Oh, it's just going down the river bend, Mr. KC. All
It looks
around the river bend.
man. Well, I'm trying to remember what the biggest comeback in playoff history was.
It's gonna be today.
I don't think 27 was it. I feel like it was a bigger number.
How much was we down in that one playoff game we came back and won? Wasn't it 20? I thought it was 20. Well, it's probably 24. Well,
It might have been 24. But I think, what was that Brady comeback too? The Super Bowl versus Matt Ryan.
it was
I think it
something
was
like
like
that.
20. It was a pretty
Man,
big
that's
number
pass
too.
interference. Nothing. Holding at the least.
that really does have to be
Man, it was holding. He grabbed his whole hips, and how do you know you standing right in front of it? Got the angle on it. Wow, fish ace has been terrible.
Yeah, that Seattle game was kind of rough too.
Touchdown though, Jacksonville.
Did they get a touchdown? Jacksonville got a touchdown.
Well, like I said, come on by 7.
Man, I better not have asked where you were at to fucking talk shit. And they goddamn come back. I swear to. I'm
He
sorry.
said, and they
I
come back. And Staley just wasted another timeout. But we'll see.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Like I said, man, another penalty on Joey
Mm-mm.
Bosa.
I don't know why, but I think Trevor Lawrence looks funny.
There's the Android 17.
He looks like an
Trevor Lawrence,
earthworm
he
or
already
something.
knew who he's talking about. I'm telling you, he's Android 17. Dr. Jerome made him. I'm trying to tell you.
That
Oh, yeah. Number 97. That's right. Got Joey Bosa again. It's at Ohio State, ain't he? Are they going to try to go for 2 again?
that was a nice touchdown. No,
No.
you can't go for two here.
They just got a penalty on Joey Bosa. Moved him up to the 2.
Mm, no, you still don't.
I wouldn't think
You
so,
think they?
but I think they can come down and score a regular touchdown and field goal to win. I think the Chargers that they wits in now. Brandon Staley done wasted all his timeouts. We just have to see.
That's a nice throw by Lawrence on that touchdown, though.
Quarterback sneak, come on, do something. Y'all need to get in
That should
there.
be a. It's just out there throwing the helmet around like it.
There you
That's really.
go. The prince that was promised. He did exactly what he did to Patrick Mahomes. He Jordaned him. Space Jam. You gonna see it. He jammed him. He space jammed him. Let's go. The prince that was promised. I told you they just got enough time to lose, man. These Chargers. Let's go, Trevor. Let's go. Michael Jordan, these dudes. Clearly over. And he tried to take a cheap shot at my boy.
Two unsportsmanlike conducts does that kick Bosa out? Like
It should. You normally that'll disqualify you, but I don't think they did. I didn't hear if they said that or not. But he ain't went to the locker room, so I doubt it.
yeah, maybe it's personal fouls or
Let's go. 5 minutes to go. Let's go, Jacksonville. All y'all need is this stop. It's Brandon Staley. Let's do it. I'll take Doug Peterson any day.
I mean, one's got hardware and the other don't. So
Man. And he's from the Andy Reid tree. Quality
yeah, but
coaching.
so's like a quarter of the NFL at this point.
I'm talking about people
Like
who
it's
matter. And most of them done
true.
won chips, though.
There's pretty good collection.
Man. Like I say, you see the boy Nagy came home. I think we're gonna go and get what's his name? We gonna get hired by the Colts, and we're gonna go and get what's his name? Kingsbury to be the offensive coordinator. Patrick Mahomes gonna be like,
Mm.
hey Andy, call Cliff Kingsbury.
I don't think Cliff's coaching anywhere.
I'm telling you, he'll take that job
I
if they
think
call him. Okay, okay. I got to mute it for a second. Duval.
Yeah, I just seen the Stretch Armstrong Space Jam play. A little
Mm-hmm.
2 point conversion. They've shown the highlight 12 times.
Come on, get his ass. Get his ass. Get his ass. Get him on. I'm about to. Y'all seen Django about to unleash Marshall? Oh yeah. It's going down, Mr. KC.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like I'm watching in anticipation now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I know you like squirming over there. I'm like, I just seen the kickoff. Okay, but we got a kickoff. What's next? Something's got to be happening next. The stands do look like they're going nuts. Going nuts.
Simba was just born. You know who Simba is? You know who Simba is, Mr. KC? The Prince.
Hmm.
I keep telling you.
Big sack on Herbert. That's a nice little sack. Man, this be a rough night for Chargers fans. They end up losing. They're gonna have to cry themselves to sleep or something. Mm, mm. Nothing crazy yet. We got a third down. Let's see. We're right here with
You seeing it?
420.
You seeing it unfold?
I'm at a 420 on the clock. Counting down. Third and 10. Third and 13. Well, well, definitely short. They're gonna have to punt the ball here, huh? Oh, they're kicking the ball. It's the wrong time of the game to be punting.
I'm trying to tell you, it's going down, Mr. KC.
What's crazy is this really wouldn't even be that close of a game if it wasn't for the crazy amount of turnovers that the Jags had. And that's the crazy part is like, how do you lose and you had 5 turnovers?
They've only scored 3 points in the second half. Clamp season.
Yeah, that will do it to you.
Let's
That will do it to you.
do it. Come on, Trevor.
We've got 3:09 on the clock. Jacksonville at the 20. Trying everything they can. See how it works out for them. Oof. Oof. That could have been an interception right there, too. He could have had number 6. Jeez. That's why you play defense, big guy. Ooh, nice first down.
All I hear is the Circle of Life playing right now, Mr. KC. When the Prince
Is
was
that all you
born.
hear? I'm hearing 2:45 left on the clock with the 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line for Jacksonville. Trevor
They're doing a
Lawrence.
lot of highlight jargon right now.
Trevor Lawrence ran the ball. That was pretty wild to see. You don't see old Trev take off very often. I've seen Herbert do it tonight too. Both of them aren't very known for running. Speaking of running quarterbacks, Pat Mahomes is the first quarterback to throw for 5,000 yards and have more than 300 rushing yards in a season. So another fun little fact. And here we are, 225. Lawrence throws. Oh, nice. Nice. Was that a catch? Oh, that was a catch. That was textbook. We got 2:10 left on the clock. A field goal wins this game too. Trevor Lawrence is dropping dimes lately, huh?
Throwing darts. Showing he can get it done with his arm.
And his legs. Don't forget that little run he had.
Oh yeah, I ain't forgot that scamper.
Little walkie dog action going on out there. Asante Samuel Jr. 3 interceptions in the first half. He ain't got nothing in the second half though.
Yeah, we about to see.
Man, that Bosa penalty was real big all of a sudden. Giving him that easy 2-point conversion, which was still kind of gutsy to call. Because right now the Jags just need a field goal, but it could be
Yeah, no.
time to,
We're gonna see. I'm sitting on the edge of my, oh, okay, timeout. Ooh, it's getting crucial.
yeah. The clock is a ticking down. It is getting lower. I'm at the 156 mark. That dude with the beard is slightly ahead of me. We are watching it. Trevor Lawrence, 2nd and 5. Play a little run. Did you get the first down on that? You got real close to it if you didn't. Oh, the Chargers still have 1 timeout. I thought they were at 0.
That's it.
Oh, we got a 4th and 1. 4th and 1 with 1:28 to go. Big call. I'm guessing this is going to be a run play. You almost have to on 4th and 1. That's what I would do at least. You got to trust your running back. So far, they're 1 and 2 on 4th down conversions. This will make them 2 and 3. we get there. Call a timeout. Oh, the Jags called a timeout. 1:28 to go on the clock. It's 4th and 1. The Jags. It's a tough spot to be in. That's probably a good timeout by Doug Peterson. Three running backs. Oh, what a run! What a run! Oh, what a run! Oh, that is ridiculous. What a play. What a play. When's the last time I've seen three running backs? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Got to highlight Big Fish. Got to shout him out. The pressure's on. I think Jacksonville's going to win this game. It is unbelievable. They'll probably just have to do a little kick and bam.
Come on, Jacksonville. Show the world what I've been talking about.
Hey, when we getting Steve on the show, man? I need Steve on an episode one of these days.
I thought it was going to be on today, but he has something to do.
All right, well, Steve, just know this is the formal request. We needed an appearance.
Come on, Jacksonville.
It's all on the kicker here, huh?
Okay. And there was a flag down. Don't matter. It's game. What was the penalty on? On defense. Jacksonville. Good night, San Diego or LA or whatever. Penalty declined. Game time.
What?
Spoiler
What?
alert. Let's go. I told you
What?
it was plenty enough time to lose. I keep telling y'all. It's Jacksonville will make it to the championship game versus Kansas City.
I really just sat here and was like about to talk so much junk on Trevor Lawrence. It's why I asked where you were at. I really just wanted to brag about how I was right on this pick and how the Chargers were going to win. This is ridiculous.
They're bums.
Ridiculous, folks. Bums.
Let's go, Jacksonville. Let's go. Let's go, Jacksonville.
Certified bums. Yeah, you can't give up that many points in the playoff game and not be a
Staley, goodbye. Brandon Taylor just lost his job.
yeah, you lose your job over that. You
Now-
do.
And you know what? Matter of fact, Miami, y'all gonna be the upset then, because this ain't an upset for me. I knew they was gonna win. So Miami, beat that upset so we can knock y'all off next week. Trevor can go and beat them Bengals, and then we can have an Andy Reid Bowl in the championship game on the way to some other Andy Reid rematch or Andy Reid Bowl. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, people in the comments. I tried to get you on the train. I said, let's get a Go Jags chant. Larry, Chargers making the Super Bowl. Good night. Who else? Let me go back. What else? Who else I got to do? Who picked what? Raymond, you was going with the home teams, wasn't he? So he went with the
Yeah,
Jags, right? That's
yeah,
right, Raymond. Shout out to you again.
He doubled down on it too when he came in.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I see it now. Yes, sir. What we talking about? Let's do it. Let's do it. I hope you enjoyed that, Teach. Everybody, hope you enjoyed that. You like that? Do you,
You like
that?
that? You
You
like
like-
that?
I
Oh,
told you.
that was a better game. I was really thinking I was gonna end the stream at maybe halftime. Like there's a possibility. There was
They
thought.
was losing, but they just needed me to come and watch them. and then boom.
Yeah, that's no kidding. Like you can go back to this timeline, and that is exactly what happened.
he said,
That is
he said, no king, you go back to the timeline. He said, exactly what happened. Sit down, boom, 27-7, let's ride. They scored 3 points
yeah.
in the second half. San Diego. I mean, y'all still the San Diego Chargers. I don't care where you at. You'll always be San Diego to me, bums.
Hey, I need a after this stream. I need a quick. Uh, I need a short. I need a YouTube short from you
Well, let's do it.
bragging about the
The prince that was
Chargers,
promised and the
the prince
Chargers
that
that
was
choked.
promised. Yep,
I keep telling
yep.
people, man.
I'm gonna need. I need a reaction video pronto so I can go ahead and get it on the interwebs.
I'm gonna put it on there.
I can't
I
believe that
got
shit
you.
really just happened.
I'm about to do it right now. Never a doubt. I'm putting it on the official. If you don't do it already on Twitter, you need to follow us at Bold Predictions Sports Media. Like I said, you can find us. It's at BPS Media KC. You got to shorten it up for Twitter. BPS KC. I mean Media KC. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just so excited on this win, and yeah, never a doubt in my mind. When I seen the score and I sat down, like I told you, I said, it's just enough time for them to lose. Let's do it, Jacksonville. I'm about to do it. Yeah, he threw 4 picks, but he threw 4 touchdowns to win the game.
Man,
Got the
man,
turnovers
that was
out
a
the
game.
way. Etienne, boy, going crazy.
Oof, oof.
Hmm.
My battle buddy in the army is a Chargers fan. He's not gonna like this. He's not gonna like this one.
Android
Uh,
17 getting it done. I told you, man, he about to go talk to Dr. Jerome now. Dr. Jerome in the crowd, like, yeah, he in the owner's box with Tony Khan, like, I told you. I, I told you he would do nothing but produce under the right tutelage. Gave him Doug
oh, that's so
Peterson a
wild.
quarterback whisper, offensive whisper, and now they flourishing.
Mm,
Trevor Lawrence and Brock
mm-mm.
Purdy. Stop playing, riding the win streak, going for stop. Who you got, Brock Purdy or Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor.
He said, Trevor, that's what I'm saying. I'm going with the prince that was promised. This
I
man,
think I'm a
like I
believer after
said,
tonight.
you gotta be. How could you not? This is what I've been trying to tell people all season. Remember, I gave you this. I said it's gonna be Mahomes, Lawrence, Burrow, Herbert. Eventually, like I said, Herbert just got his L. He's on his Peyton pad. You got to lose early to learn late. And then my boy
Nah,
Lamar with whoever ends up paying me.
I think uh, I think he's on that Philip Rivers track. That's what I
Could
think
be the
Herbert's
Philip
on.
Rivers train, but I was trying to give him a little more optimism. He got more raw
Uh,
talent than Philip, even though Philip had a lot of talent too. I ain't gonna hate on Philip Rivers, but
yeah, he
he
had
won't
more.
get it done for you. Trevor done showed
Yeah.
you. I would say the boy done showed you. I don't want to hear another Justin Herbert conversation ever. Really, he can't even. He
Ooh,
put up 30 in the first half. I mean, he put up 27 in the first half. Only can score 3 in the second half. Couldn't even close the game. Like I said, Jacksonville defense came on. The Prince let them down, slinging it, throwing darts. Boom,
yeah. Well,
boom,
one
boom,
touchdown.
boom. Get my
One
hands stomped
touchdown.
on. Man, turn the
One
tide.
touchdown in the second
20,
half.
28, 3. What did they score? They outscored them what? No, 31-3 in the second half.
That's crazy. So crazy.
He said it's easy to get behind him. The boy ATM was going crazy too. He remember them Clemson days. He said, we've been winning. Like I said, Trevor Lawrence, and the streak continues. He never loses on the Saturday. People, what I be talking about?
That's
Never
crazy,
loses on
right?
a Saturday in history. High school, college, like pros, playoffs. Yes, sir.
Oh, it's so
He said, I
crazy.
know I'm gonna make the plays. He's an android. I'm telling Dr. Jerome should be proud. I got the yeah, I gotta do my reaction. Hmm.
Oh, we need to give another shout out to all of our fans. If you're watching this still, last week was our highest viewed live video, so that was a pretty cool stat to see.
Yes, yes. And we're always appreciative of y'all sliding through and rocking with us. Yeah, we seeing the fruits of LA's labor, which is nothing. Nothing.
Right.
Everybody crowned them back in August. They're the best team in the AFC West by far. The best on paper. They got Derwin James. They got Malcolm Jamal Warner. They got Eddie Griffin. They got everybody else. Dave Chappelle at quarterback. They got an all-star lineup. To lose to the prince that was promised and really receivers that nobody even talks about. Just wait until they get the boy next season, Ridley. I'm trying to tell you, they really gonna
Oof,
open up the door.
oof. Well, that's right. They do got Calvin Ridley, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Forgot they made that move.
Mm-hmm. And he ain't even playing, and he done already went further than the team that traded him.
Mm, 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 mm,
How sweet
mm.
it is. How sweet it is. Well, that's what I'm talking about. They was trying to write him off. A lot of people I know personally was talking about the Chargers. The Chargers, Jags. I'm sorry, but it's the
Right.
Jags. Well, anyway, folks,
Well,
we're
yeah,
gonna
I'm thinking you're thinking the same thing.
we're gonna get on out of here. I got a reaction video to record, and well, y'all seen it live, but the world's got to know the Prince that was
Yeah,
promised. Like I
we
said,
got to split
between
it to about
Nick
15
Wright,
more
we
people.
got to get Nick Wright to see some of that because it must be an intuitive thing. You just got to be from Kansas City to understand how football works. Because I can see the stuff a mile away. It's like a train. If you can't see the train and hear the noise, you got to be blind and a little bit deaf. But anyway, folks, as usual, we love y'all. We're humbled that you came here. Even though I was late, y'all was still here and rocking with us. Miles, my man, take care. I appreciate you. Good night.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Appreciate it,
We'll see
Miles.
you Wednesday.
Yep.
Yes, sir.